The party, returning to Amaraldo from a long journey out into the wastes in pursuit of a strange tyrant creature, begin to resupply and gather themselves and prepare for an even longer trek across the western wastes to the opposite side of it, in fact, to find their way to Cochise, a burgeoning city-state within the Golden Gulf. Before they could leave, however, Gawain's pass came calling, and a group of powerful warriors and mages attacked the town. This eventually culminated in a duel between Mercy and Candor, the Dawn Reaver. Impressed by him, Candor scheduled another duel sometime a little over a year from now. As you guys recover from this combat, that is where we're picking up. As Edward kind of like steps up and like rubbing his shoulder where an arrow went through it. He kind of looks you all over. Y'all okay?
I hurt.
Yeah, I mean, that blade was made for Doomsingers. I can't imagine what that would feel like.
Mercy is full lying on the ground, just staring at the sky right now. Just.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly, he's like fucked up, isn't she? From the blade.
Oh yeah, he like almost one shot you.
Yeah. She's like, oh.
Fully on the ground, fully in pain. Okay, well, I reckon that that constitutes graduating from my apprenticeship, huh?
I sure hope so. Fuck. Mercy, like, leans up. Okay. Hey, everyone, after that, let's say, one more night in town so we don't walk into the wastes half dead. That sound good?
He's gonna get about
Stands up.
halfway through that sentence before I just force feed a cookie down his mouth.
You won't hear arguments from me.
Just, I'll walk over to John and force feed a cookie down his throat, too.
Be honest with me, sir. Do I still got the good part of my face?
Define good.
I don't...
That like
You
the
want my
one
honest
half of his
opinion?
face that isn't
Yeah.
ruined by
Do you want
fire
my
is
honest
actually like
opinion
relatively
or a
handsome.
lie? I was like, do you want my honest opinion or a lie?
Honest?
You see her just like, just standing like, just like a look on, just like a thinking look on his face, like he has to wind up the monkey before it can like clap the symbols together to get the brain working. I
Oh,
don't
no.
know. Yeah, okay. And he just walks off.
What?
I think you kind of put him in an unwinnable situation there. So let's just move forwards, huh? Who wants a drink? I'm buying.
Please, God.
Simon's already... Simon didn't even... there or like got hurt or any of that. He's just like bar time.
Mm-hmm.
I suppose the second round is on me.
Yes, please get me a drink before the anxiety catches up after facing down the person that could have killed us all. Please, please.
So blackout drunk?
Yes,
Ah.
Y'all gonna be on the road tomorrow, ain't you?
I'll deal with it then. Future
Okay.
Mercy, here's to you.
Well, you know, important part of being a deedsman is alcoholism, so kind of.
One of your tenets of your faith is just alcoholism.
But I don't drink.
Well,
I'll drink.
We all got
I'll
our
drink your
vices.
share.
but you guys settle into just a night of heavy drinking, I guess. There's like you do like the town kind of celebrates because like there was definitely
Didn't
like
all die?
well, yeah, I mean there's a certain like natural like I don't know like a response mechanism in humans to when like they survive a highly dangerous situation, you just feel like you're in a really good mood.
Yeah.
Just happy to be alive, and they're reminded that like just being alive is not like a guaranteed thing. That is like something to celebrate.
Yeah, Mercy's gotten buzzed before, even somewhat drunk. This is the first time he ever gets blackout drunk.
Shit face shitty.
Like, no con saves needed. He drinks enough to get blackout drunk.
Cool. Is there anyone like still like really hurt or any buildings that are like really fucked up or like
Not a lot of structural damage. And the nice thing about Amaraldo is the streets are pretty wide because there's like there's no value to this land really, so people kind of just build wherever.
Ah. Okay. So you're saying the streets are wide enough so it's like I suggest you walk over there.
Well, yes, they were wide enough that the multiple shatters and explosions could go off without really damaging the buildings exceptionally large amounts.
Ah, it's a dueling town. Okay.
Mm-hmm. But
Yeah, I mean, of course.
you guys settle into an evening of, you know, I mean the town is certainly excited and celebrating around you.
Let's play how wasted we get over a game of rollies.
Who wakes up first from the
20.
Natural 20.
Would be I. No alcohol for me.
Well, that means you don't have a blackout stupid to worry about.
You guys all settle in for a night of drinking. Why don't we get con saves from everybody?
Dwayne's only gonna have like one drink.
Oh, well, you're fine then. Well, actually, tell me, how many drinks are each of you gonna have?
That's really good.
I'll be that asshole that just keeps feeding Mercy drinks all night.
He will take every one until he blacks out. That
He did say he was gonna drink my share.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. So Simon will drink like 2, act like he's drunk, and then just feed all of his drinks to Mercy.
Okay. How much is everybody else drinking?
So Simon will be the one to hold Iggy's hair if he has to.
he's holding like one hand in like the hair of Iggy, one hand in the hair of Mercy.
Yeah.
Iggy will hold on. He will happily drink as much as she can without dying, which probably quite a lot.
Yeah, what's your con modifier?
Night or bad night, I guess.
Higher than Mercy's, I think. So.
Oh, fuck.
You just spill something.
About, yeah, almost.
Blue, what's Iggy's constitution modifier?
Hold on, I'm logging on Roll20 right now.
I can just pull it up faster.
Harry, how much is Hyacinth drinking? Or is she?
Hyacinth isn't drinking. I think she's
Good
gonna.
girl.
She's gonna see everyone is like, okay, they're gonna get blackout drunk. She will be one of the DDs. Yeah, make
Yes.
sure everyone gets home safe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dee
Simon.
So Iggy,
Dee.
for context, so How I like to rule it is you can have a number of drinks equal to your Constitution modifier before you have to start making con saves to like
Okay.
avoid like negative
So she
consequences.
can have 3 before she starts rolling.
But like for context, those aren't like 3 goblin-sized drinks. Those are 3 normal people drinks. Which if you're drinking like ale, which is like the main drink here, because whiskey is expensive, it's like fucking like her weight. It's like half her weight in beer that she drinks over the course of this evening.
Well, she has to get it back because that blood hunter hunted her blood.
That's true. That's true. She definitely lost some water weight and bleeding out. But yeah, you guys all have a pleasant evening of drinking.
Roll or no?
No, if you're just gonna have 3.
She'll probably do like 5.
Okay, so like fully her body weight in
Yeah,
alcohol.
yeah.
Okay, yeah. Roll a
Yeah.
roll a Constitution save. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you guys managed to wake up to a new day. What I mean, you're hung over, but it's like the getting over a cold hungover, not the like mind-shatteringly I can't move hungover.
Except
You're
for
like,
Mercy.
No, Mercy roll a 17.
He said he was getting blackout drunk.
Yeah.
Some people
It's that
get blackout drunk and are fine.
Yeah, haven't you known any alcoholics?
Yes, I've known plenty.
That's true.
I am Roshiman, it runs in my blood. Let's move. And heritage at the very least.
Mm-hmm. Okay. But you guys awaken to a new day.
Before we head out, I'm gonna stop by the mayor.
Okay.
Gonna dig her shit out from under the house.
Oh, and
already
Edward,
been done.
the night before, you guys probably have to run back to the tavern because you left it there. But he gives you your letter of recommendation. That will
Is it like wet because it has alcohol all over it?
there's like a ring, like somebody put like a glass on it. Like there's a little bit of a stain of a ring stain on it, but like it's intact.
That's the stamp of authenticity.
Yeah, that's a deedman stamp right there.
But yeah, so this
Alcohol.
this letter it guarantees you acceptance into the deedsman. It waives the entrance fees to like starting your deedsman company, and it also waives your testing exam, where you have to where you say, because there's deedsman, and Gawain can explain them to you here if he wants to. But there's like classifications for like the capabilities of different adventurers that like are within the deedsman, and normally they would have to be tested, but because you had this apprenticeship here and he's watched you train and learn, he's already like gone through the effort of classifying each of you. So it saves you like a quest that you don't really make that much money on, essentially.
Oh.
Yeah, a lot of little conveniences that like you probably won't fully comprehend ever. But anyways,
I bet Simon can't even read it.
yes.
So what are we classified as?
It is wax sealed. You would have to break the seal and read the letter.
Yeah.
Read the seal.
I think.
No.
Read it. I can't read it.
Yeah, I can't read mine either.
But one of you add that to your inventory. I don't really. It's not important whom. But one of you gets to add that to their inventory.
Won't be Mercy. He was too drunk.
Yeah.
Yeah, but all right, who's the most?
Technically, isn't it?
I'm gonna say, who's the most responsible?
Iggy.
No.
Iggy's like, I'll say it.
Hey.
Oh.
Hyacinth.
So I didn't problem. You probably you would definitely weren't around him. We gave Iggy a loaded gun.
Oh, yeah.
That's not a metaphor, by the way.
No,
Just
no,
to
no,
like 100%.
Well, I was here when you gave her the one that wasn't loaded.
No, we loaded it.
Yeah.
Bang bang!
Oh.
Yeah.
I can't wait for you to roll a natural one on your first attack and it misfires.
He also got given dynamite.
Yeah. She threw that though, so that's good. We're good on that.
Why? How high? How high was I on the way back? I don't remember any of it.
Look, there was danger. Okay.
Release
Desperate
the
call for
beast.
desperate measures.
How much money does he does want to spend some money on dynamite materials before they go, so he can make some when they camp at night. feel like that's going to be
Um,
important.
I
yeah.
trust that you guys sold.
You can buy materials at cost.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Did we get the shit out from under the house already?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have
Which-
the troglodyte queen parts still that are worth 190 silver. Sorry.
Do you guys?
I about to say, because I'm like, if you guys have it, Simon's gonna spend the morning digging the shit out from under the house.
Yeah, we have it. We have it.
Okay.
Like we
You
were
had it all loaded
leaving-
up in the cart, I believe.
Yeah, we were leaving and the town got attacked and we had to turn around and deal with shit.
If you also just go ahead and add it to Fred.
I think it's already there, right?
It is not.
No, is it not?
Nope.
What are we missing?
The troglodyte queen bits that I still have some of.
Are they just
Oh,
in your
you
inventory?
saw it.
Yeah.
Well, then just keep them there.
Okay.
It's kind of a non-issue.
Well, here's the thing: is I think they're too heavy for Simon to carry
Are they?
because they weigh 90 something pounds.
We
Oh,
did
they
use a lot of them at the hag, so you probably don't have.
Well,
I think those
No, this
190
is
were
what's
what's
left.
left.
Oh, yeah.
no, I could technically carry them still and be
Yeah.
almost not encumbered.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, we're good.
Okay. So you guys recovering, you guys kind of, harness Fred back up. Fred was doing a little bit of drinking last night as well. As you kind of like recall him like with like a bottle in one mouth and like holding it up, his head up so he could get alcohol in. You're not sure how, like when he got into the tavern, but okay.
No, Simon went and got him. Let's be
Mhm,
real.
mhm.
Let's be real.
But as you guys go to leave, you find a fairly large group of people kind of like there waiting for you. To say goodbye to you guys as you guys leave town.
Boy.
You see Pineapple Pete, scrawny, tiny little bushy bearded halfling, I think, with Nah, he kind of goes up to you, Mercy. He's like, "Nah, son, don't spend them all in one place." And he holds up 5 sticks of dynamite to you.
Oh, Pete. Thank you. I was just ran out of dynamite for obvious reasons, I think.
It's nothing. It's been a real pleasure having someone who wanted to learn what I had to teach.
Well, I'm glad you were willing to teach it.
Thanks for helping me put on a show for my wife. And he like pats you, and then he like starts just like shuffling away.
Mm.
You see Thane kind of steps up and he's like, hello. I just wanted to say thank you for everything. I'm a little strapped for cash, but I thought you would appreciate these. And he gives like a box of like like a paper box and he kind of opens it and it's ammunition. And you can see like there's branding on this paper box. And it's and he goes, "It's the first box I've produced in my store, so I thought it would be fitting for it to go to you." And he gives you 20 gauge walloping ammunition.
Oh, walloping.
Oh.
You see Teddy's there, and he's like already like trying not to cry.
Oh.
He goes up to Hyacinth. He's like, "I got this for you." And he see in his hands, you see like in his giant hands, you see the smallest little like pot with a tiny little cactus in it.
Oh, Teddy! Hyacinth's gonna like she's gonna act like she's not crying, but she 100% is, and she's like really bad at hiding it. And she'll give him the sweater that she had been working on prior.
It fits as he puts it on, and he full crying, full tearing up, full like sobbing, and he like hugs you, and you hug him, and he gets like snot and tears all over your shoulder. He's fully like bawling.
Oh, there, big guy. She's gonna awkward little pat.
He goes, well, the cactus, it only grows in Marquez Valley, so it's a little piece of here to go with you.
Oh, thank you, Teddy. Every time I look at it, I'll remember this beautiful place and you.
Okay, make sure to water it once every 3 months.
Of course. I will, don't worry.
I'll look after your garden, okay?
Okay. I leave it in your very capable hands.
Don't forget the mushrooms under the house.
And the
You
mushrooms
just
under
gotta
the
like little spritz
Just every now and then.
He just
every
like,
now and then.
he kind of steps back. He's like, I'm gonna miss you guys. And he's just like, starts wiping his face with his sleeves.
He's gonna
Oh, what a
like
harvest
pat
of
pat
plants.
his like leg and be like, "Don't worry, it's good. We'll visit one day. We'll come back. Don't worry.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I'll bring the carnival I used to be a part of or something."
That would be cool. Hannah steps up, walks up, kind of draws looks from people. She walks up to you, Gawain.
Mm-hmm.
She holds out a potion to you. And she says, the world would be a lot less interesting without you in it. She goes and hands you a healing potion.
Well, then I'd say to you that you want to make the world interesting here.
I'll have to see about that. And she grabs your shirt collar and pulls you into like a deep kiss.
Mm-hmm. Gonna miss that.
Yeah. And then when she lets go of it, she lets go, pulls back from the kiss, slaps you, gives you a devilish smile, and then starts walking away.
Damn!
Dang.
What a lady! Bye, pretty lady.
She keeps on walking. You can see like the sway of her hips through like as you kind of like watch her go, and you're like, fuck. But after a time, you just say your goodbyes. Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Drama. It's like some anime like farewell music.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, that is what's happening. So.
Oh, I thought my YouTube just automatically started playing.
Mhm.
I didn't know what the fuck was happening.
So, you guys begin to head out of town, heading out of Amaraldo. As you depart, you look back and you can see the dusty streets, the struggling business, the hardy homes, people just trying to make their way. You see the whole of Amaraldo, and for the first time, you see just how small it is. And for a strange moment, you feel a pang of nostalgia for a moment that's just behind you. So rarely do you get to know that you're in the good times. And you're wondering in this moment if you'll miss these times in Amaraldo in the years to come. When things were simpler, when the world was bigger and full of hope. But you stop looking back, and you start looking forwards. And step by step, you leave Amaraldo behind.
Or look up in the sky and make sure a random fucking tornado doesn't ruin this.
Just buzzsaws
That
it like
would
a.
totally happen.
You see, like
Shit, guys, get down!
meteor shoots over your head, boosh, craters everything.
Right.
But no, you left
Totally
the city.
would happen.
You left Amaraldo better off than you found it. Through effort, indeed.
Awesome. Now we're on our way to Tenpenny Tower.
Oh God. Oh Lord. But you guys set out. A few days travel. A few days travel, and you guys pretty easily crossing the Ralden Canyon. You guys find yourself at the mouth of Jesus, I need to remember the names for a lot of stuff. You find yourself at the mouth of Belveretti Mine.
How many days?
Oh boy.
I'll say you get there like halfway into your 4th day, so just knock off 3 days. I mean, that also depends how fast you guys want to travel.
I mean, we're very used to this place now. We could just high speed it.
I'm down.
What could go wrong?
Well, you know, it is not when you're traveling in a place where you're not particularly worried about something getting the jump on you. It's a good time to go fast.
Yeah.
Is that always going to be a good time to go fast? No.
No. But at least until we get to the like parts of the waste we haven't been in before.
Yeah, high speed.
High speed.
Not
Okay.
all the way.
Well, I'll say that shaves it down to you basically get there like late on the 3rd day, and settle into camp that evening there, and awaken to the 4th day in the camp. Your fan's going, by the way, Death.
Damn it!
Yep.
But you guys awaken in Belveretti Mines. You can see, just to remind you guys, out in the exit, you probably like camped out in one of the buildings here. You see two large, one smaller building, one larger one that functioned at some point as a like hub for a lot of the miners working here, and a smaller one used for storage. Probably the remnants of like tents here and there, but whatever, you know, from what you can tell, what wiped this camp out left no survivors. As you can see, there's the central way down. Now, a significant problem. The cave did cave in, and the way you got in there previously was climbing out of the well. Now, the cave-in, if you recall, didn't look terribly significant and looked fairly, solvable if you guys took like a day to kind of mine it out.
Is this back in Bowden?
No, this would be in Belveretti Mine. It's across Ralden Canyon.
Oh, okay.
It's where you
right.
you crushed all those undead.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's essentially where you are right now.
Rock.
Paper, scissors. Rock beats paper, right?
Thanks, Dwayne.
I mean,
Yeah, thanks, Dwayne.
that's how we got out before we knew there was a tyrant facility down there. We could, if they had some sort of way to get to it from the surface, we could try to look around for that door. But,
Or is there any other way in this place?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
hmm.
To be honest, I didn't really explore any of that, so.
We could have a look around. Spec might even know what we were looking for.
You have been in the facility, so you do know that there isn't any like elevator around here to be found. From what you could tell, the facility was essentially like moved further away from a major facility to do experiments that would potentially like just destroy everything around it. So.
Well, that being the case, great. Well, I guess we have to go down there and clear out the small cave-in.
Yeah. I mean, you could just try to figure out how to get down the. As you guys kind of, I assume you guys are going down in there to kind of check things out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I look around and see if there's like?
There is another, off the, I would say
Yeah.
a tunnel you never went down. You realize it goes down all the way down to like how you guys originally got inside the tyrant facility to where what the water and the pipes were.
Yeah.
So that is one way to get down, though you're not sure how you're going to get the cart and Fred through the pipes. So
Yeah.
That is the issue.
yeah.
Well, I can try and just coax him along enough.
It's a shame we don't have any potions to, like, make things smaller. Like, John, you had that one that made you really big. If we had, like, the opposite of that, that would be great. But I don't think we do.
I would remind you, there is like a nest of giant spiders that like are in there between you and that.
Yeah.
So you'd have to like, deal with that.
We'd have to clear that out, yeah.
Yeah. So the option is, I guess, clear the cave in, go the other way.
I'll get the shovel.
I mean, if we clear we still have to worry about getting Fred in the cart down there, which is... yeah.
Do we, Mercy?
You
Looks
seem
at
to really...
ropes.
Okay, sure. We might be able to get them down into the hole. How are we going to take them through the pipes of water?
I thought the pipes were only from the one side. If we clear the cave in, we can go down the other side, right?
No, the cave-in is where we went before.
Oh, then let's go the other way.
The cave-in,
Yeah.
you did actually, you saw where the cave-in was. If you clear out the cave-in, you can get to where you had to swim.
Oh.
Yeah. And the thing is, down the nest of spiders is also where we were before, because they were above us.
Wait, why are we... Player to player question, why are we here?
To
Take the train.
take the train.
Oh, so we're taking the train out of here.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I thought we were walking it.
No.
No.
No, the train shaves off like weeks off its journey.
Oh.
Minimum.
And that's if it doesn't go all the way across the waste. If it goes all the way, it's insane.
Well...
Like, I think we can probably end up taking Fred somehow. I'm sure we can figure that out. The carts... I don't see how we get it down there.
We came out the well, correct?
Yeah.
You came
How
up
much
the
wa-
well. Yeah.
How much weight's in the cart?
A lot.
1,295 pounds.
More than that.
So, did none of you think ahead for this?
Well,
no.
If we were gonna do this, then what?
I brought it up multiple times before. It was like, oh, we'll figure that out. And I was like,
Why,
"Eh."
what?
So what are you guys doing?
SMH my head.
Yeah. Yeah,
we can
I'm with you.
go up the well.
You guys can dig out the cave-in if you'd like to.
That still doesn't solve our problem, though.
Roll an intelligence check.
Like, we got to the area we swam, and that ended up in the pipe room, and then we
Mercy?
did pipes. Yeah, I'm going. Where is it? 19. Does a 19 solve all our problems?
I mean, maybe. So you did. So like digging out the cave-in would get you to the tunnel that kept on going on. You went into like where there was like some offices and like found a like underwater tunnel that led to the shaft
Led
straight
the
down.
pipe.
If you kept going down the original tunnel that you were going on that was caved in, it would have as you saw, it led to where the big room that you got into when you were heading heading up the well. And in that room, you did see some damaged but potentially repairable pumps that were originally being used to keep water out of here when it was being mined.
Well, hot damn, a 19 solves all our problems. Let's dig out the cave, eh?
Which would give you, it probably like isn't gonna like fully empty it out, but like there's actually like headspace probably, you know, and you know donkeys can swim as long as their head stays above water pretty decently.
Yeah. I'm just gonna do this now because it lasts 24 hours. I'm gonna cast Animal Friendship on Fred.
Is that a wisdom save?
No, it's just yeah, it's a wisdom save, and the beast is charmed by, for the duration.
Somebody make a wisdom for save for Fred. I'm gonna grab some water real quick.
I already have him pulled up, so I'm on it.
All right.
Please roll low.
Bro, it's me we're talking about, not Blue.
Oh
You
no,
did
Fred
not roll.
passed. God damn it!
So it's you
Wait,
have
what's
not
Fred's
quite made it.
intelligence? Hold on.
10.
Oh, this spell
His
would work
intelligence?
anyways.
2.
Oh, no,
No, is it 2 or is it 4?
Yeah,
it's 2.
it's 2.
Okay, never mind. All right.
The
Yeah,
spell.
the spell will work. It's just I need Fred to not save on it.
You want to cast it again?
Yes.
Okay, make another wisdom save, John.
I need Fred to fail this, please.
Imagine being bodied by a donkey.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
So Fred is charged for
Body
24
by
hours.
Fred is charmed, and so that means animal handling checks you'll make with him will have advantage.
Good. Thank you.
But you guys settle into clearing out this this mine shaft, and there's no like checks here. It's just the hard physical labor that you guys have to do for like the next 8 hours.
Good thing we have some tools.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys taking some pickaxes and shovels and just sometimes using raw strength to just like pick
Guys,
up.
I have no arms.
I'll
Yeah,
make
well,
up
that's
for
no
him.
excuse. Keep swinging.
Means you can't get blisters.
Yeah.
That's not how that works.
But eventually, after I'll say like you guys probably start like 8ish in the morning. By like 3, you've probably cleared out enough that you can move the cart and Fred through here. And and that we're skipping over the entire fact that like the whole process of lowering Fred down into his mine shaft's a little bit of a thing.
It takes a while.
Yes. So we'll put you at like 5 in the evening when you guys like finally can get the cart through there. And then it's your call if you want to keep pushing through here or if you want to settle in for the night.
I mean, 5 isn't too late. We can
Just
keep going.
keep going.
Okay.
Yep.
So
Someone get us a light source.
you guys pushing deeper into the pushing. You do magic.
I can ignite stick.
Stick a light.
So when you realize it's like the bone like arm of one of the miners that got killed here.
Mm.
Whatever. Well, he left it laying around for us.
Yeah.
Besides, broken down bones are good for the soil.
Mm.
That's actually true. That's actually true.
Yeah, bone meal.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
actually true. I'm like, hold on.
Yeah.
I ain't bullshitting you.
Yeah, at times you kind of disturb me.
The things you say are correct, but still worrying in the way you say them.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay, so we managed to get down to the swim area, and you mentioned some broken pumps that might.
Yeah,
be
there are some
fixable?
broken pumps that you realize you're gonna need to have to like realign, like actually prepare the pumping mechanism, and then repair relayed like the actual like elastic tubes that kind of like led to where they could pump.
Mm.
But
That's where the giant spiders are.
no, that would be in the
Okay.
vertical shaft.
Gotcha. That's like, 'cause if I need to, I'll charm those spiders too.
So we're at the pumps, or we're on our way to the pumps?
You're at that, yeah. It's only like a short walk, but this like mine, these mines aren't the biggest. In like this is because it's so fucking hard to move rock. You managed to 1 sec. Man, just none of my music is loading right now in app. Sorry, guys. Yeah, you get down there. It's a larger cavern. You can see water kind of like dribbling down in like a small stream from where the tunnel that leads up towards where the well is. You can see the tunnel that sinks down that you guys swam through. That is just sinks down into submerged water. You can see off to the left of the tunnel. You can kind of see like the mechanism for the pump that was originally keeping this place from getting fully flooded.
Yeah, Beck, can you fix it?
I'm gonna inspect it.
Inspect it. Sorry.
Inspect the inspector.
Can I help him with this?
With the
Technology.
there we go. Finally, Jesus. It's a fucking battle to get this thing to work. All right. As you guys, as you move to try to make this thing work, give me a tech check, Drew.
Did you want guidance on that?
Can I help him?
Yeah, you can help him with it.
Help.
And guidance.
Power.
Guidance?
I feel super powerful.
We're just like clicking spec in for this.
Yeah.
Who do I get advantage?
Advantage, and then add a d4 to it. His like light from his eyes gets brighter. Then roll me a d4 too. 19. 19 is plenty. So you get to repairing it, and it's actually a surprisingly quick process. You kind of look at this. Kind of looking it over as you kind of start working on it. It's actually pretty damn well made, and you can see on the side of this that this was actually produced in Nivgorod. Which, if any of you want to make a history check.
We love history checks here.
I love history.
I'm
love
good. No
history.
thanks.
Yeah.
No thanks. I'm good.
And the Iggy one for funny.
Well, actually, you've been there, Blue. So, and also Simon, you can make this history check too.
Oh, you rolled high.
Yes, Iggy, you were drunk most of the time you were there.
Makes sense, makes sense.
Simon, Mercer, you and John are kind of like, what? John, you've never heard of this place. You grew up on the other side of the fucking continent. Mercy, you
I went to school.
you know of it.
Yeah.
It's because it wasn't super far from where you grew up. It's a tinker town. It's where it's got a strong gnomish population that was like largely focused on the like understanding and exploitation of tyrant technology that was found in ruins it was built around. There's a handful of tinker towns like it, but it was the Sibin, having been through that area and having learned about it, it was one of the two tinker towns of the Delhi Plains. It was Nivgorod and Henod. Henod being the larger of the two and the older of the two, and Nivgorod kind of being the challenger. Both are primarily gnomish populations. Both are built on tyrant ruins. Both make their way in the world by harvesting and developing technology from tyrant ruins. A lot of the best tinkering work happens at these places, where they're like on the bleeding edge of like exploiting tyrant technology. But that is, as you realize, and as you kind of contextualize that, you're like, oh, that's why this thing held up, because it's like just really well made pump. But you get it, and you like the of water begins to course through it. But it takes like about 2 hours to get it functional. It's probably going to take all night to pump, to like move because like it is not an instantaneous thing. It needs like hours and hours to pump. So you guys probably have a night's rest to settle into.
All right.
Well, it's something, I suppose.
So, what are you guys doing? You know, sleep down here in the cave or go back upstairs?
Well,
we
we
already
went
have-
through all that trouble of getting Fred down here.
Yeah.
You sleep with Fred?
Yeah, we camp out with Fred.
Okay. Which turns out to be a fortuitous decision, as you hear many sounds of hoots and many sounds of barks and howls above, and the noise of a Knoll war band moving through the ruins of this mine. But down here in the mines, they pay you no heed.
They got us down here again.
And in the morning, you awaken to I wouldn't say cleared shaft, but a tunnel in which you can always hold your head up above the water.
That is good enough for what we are trying to do.
So you guys are making your way down there?
Making our way downtown.
Making our way.
Yeah,
Are you going to wear your armor, John?
Yeah.
Okay, make me an athletics check.
Hey, you'll sink. I
Well,
get animal friendship on Fred again.
It's still active.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, you've got like another 2 or 3 hours of it.
Yeah, we wake up early in the morning, and it'll disappear later afternoon.
Okay.
22?
That is the first of 3 DC 18 athletics checks you're going to have to make to not fucking drown wearing heavy armor. But anyways, we'll get back to that. As you guys begin to, you watch his spec just kind of look at you guys and just just walks. He doesn't he doesn't float at all. He just fully sinks, so he's just walking on the floor of this thing like normal. And you guys can see like the light coming off of his eyes as he's kind of just walking underneath you, and you're like, fucker.
What, got his headlights on down there?
Yeah, Fred sees you all like getting ready to and like diving in and swimming, and he's like,
I'm helping Fred. I'll help Fred.
Okay, I need you to make an animal handling check.
Is animal friendship still up?
Yes, so you do have advantage on this. It does not look like he
Okay.
wants to go into like the water deep underground.
I know. Come on, buddy.
Cave swimming is dangerous. He's smarter than all of us.
25.
And he kind of like tips his little hoof and it like tipping his toes.
Yeah,
The hoof, and then he like goes in.
Do I know how long it'll take us to get to the other side?
It's not far at all. It's just like a few minutes swim.
I will cast Beast Bond on myself and Fred.
Okay.
So, there we go.
Okay. Yeah, you guys start swimming. How you guys, you're just gonna float the cart through here?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
So
Probably gonna have to.
he can't really swim with it attached, so you guys have to like push it yourselves.
Yep.
Jun is in the process of like drowning, which another athletics check from you, John, as you continue to swim in full heavy armor.
Marcy just on the back of the cart, kicking his little hooves.
Mama
Okay.
ain't raised no bitch!
Mama didn't raise no bitch. You got one more. Let's see what happens. But we'll deal with that in a second. So Jun is just struggling forwards in his heavy armor. The rest of you guys, who's pushing on this cart as you guys are floating it?
Marcy is.
Okay, Mercy, that's one.
Can I just like tie a rope to it and walk underneath?
That's 100%.
Yeah.
That's 2. I need one more person. You guys are gonna push it.
I assume.
Iggy, you're like half head.
It ain't straight.
Hi, synth.
No,
Yeah.
Iggy can do it one-handed. She needs to let us have
He's
something.
like,
No.
Yeah. You see, Iggy is like being pulled along as much as he's being pushing, and like as Hyacinth steps up. Okay, in that case, I need an athletics check from. This will be with disadvantage for everyone except for Spac. It's not a super high DC. An athletics check from Mercy, and an athletics check from Hyacinth, and then just a flat athletics check from Spac.
Well, bad start. 16 for Mercy.
It's a 6 for Hyacinth.
Okay, so that's a 26 total.
Math.
Okay, so it's not going great. One of the three of you make me Constitution saves.
Sure, I'll take the first hit.
As you guys, you're not like coordinating very well, and it's like bumping into walls, and you're like not making a lot of progress, and you're starting to get tired.
My mouse whipped over to deck save, but I re-clicked con save, and it is a 16.
Okay, can I get one from you, Hyacinth?
Oh boy. Oh no.
Can I get one from you, Spec?
What do you need? Sorry.
Constitution save.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So Mercy and Spec, you guys, you're tired. You're like in that uncomfortable situation where you're sweating in water. I don't know if you've ever been in that place, but it's really like it's a weird sensation. Hyacinth, you are not an aquatic creature.
Yeah.
It's like her head seems to have shrunken 2 sizes with her hair wetted down.
Your dress is dragging her down.
Oh god, you do take a level of exhaustion.
makes me think of those big fluffy dogs when you put them in like a bath.
Okay.
And they're just like.
Yeah.
But I do need athletics checks from all you again. Hyacinth and Mercy, both of you with disadvantage, and we'll just
Come
flat
on,
for you, Spec.
Hyacinth. You're not going to lose to me, are you?
That's
well,
good.
yeah. Oh man,
Arrival, if I drown, I'm dragging you with me.
At
and that
disadvantage,
one isn't technically an auto fail, so I'm gonna add a d6 to that just to see if I can bump our total score up a little higher. 2 more.
Okay.
God.
I wanted a total score of 30 on these athletics checks.
hey,
So-
that got us there.
26. So you see, Spec is putting in work here, as he like he's just dragging. Like he's not like a lot. I mean, the water is a little bit complicated, but for him being as heavy it doesn't do quite as much as you would think. And he just carries you guys along. You guys manage to get kind of a rhythm here and press through this area. One more athletics check from you, John.
Oh, no.
You are drowning.
God, you guys.
Okay, so you guys get the cart out. You all swim to the other side. You get like, Fred is like and shaking off, and he's like doing the little shaky thing with his mane and everything, and like sprays you all with water.
Yeah.
You guys look around. You don't see John.
The Spec see John in the bottom of the.
See him start floating down or something?
Yeah, roll a perception check, John.
Do I see John in the water too?
Nope.
I was gonna say, do I see John in the
Roll a
water?
perception check. Yours will be a disadvantage because like murky water.
But eyes of eagles.
Yeah, so flat.
No.
Can I make a perception check?
Sure. It's disadvantage.
That's fine. That's fine. Give it a go. Give it a go. Give it a whirl. No.
No, you just wanted to do it too, didn't you?
Mercy's just going to dive in and start looking because.
Okay, yeah.
John's
Okay,
underwater.
make me a perception check at
Maybe,
disadvantage as you whoosh into water.
Yeah, and he is specifically looking for glowing because Jun's arm will be glowing regardless of where it is.
Okay.
Okay.
You manage to see, and it's dull as he gets like weaker and like is falling unconscious. Its color begins to dim and like it's harder to pick up. But you notice there's just like a little sparkling ember, and this darkness stands out like the brightest of lights. And you grab him and start trying to drag him ashore. Make me an athletics check, just flat.
Oh boy. Athletics.
16. It's not good, but it's good enough. As you drag him out ashore, you see he's lying there. He's not breathing.
There's heavy fucking metal armor, so it's very difficult to do CPR.
You ripping it off? You're just ripping the armor off?
Yeah, we'll repair the straps later. He's just ripping the fucking armor off.
Okay, yeah, you like snap a buckle or something, and you get access to the chest. You trying to do CPR?
Yep.
Okay.
Help.
Chest compressions. Chest
Are you proficient in medicine?
No, but
Then no.
I have a higher plus than Mercy does.
Yeah, well, should have been proficient.
Wait, hold on. Hyacinth is proficient in medicine. Could she help?
Yes, you got 100% health. As you sit at his head and begin to, like, as he's doing chest compressions, ventilate his him. Make a medicine check with advantage, Mercy.
Oh boy.
He's just saying medical terms she doesn't
Okay,
actually know.
16.
16. You and then you ventilate him, Hyacinth, and you ventilate him, Hyacinth.
Yeah.
You ventilate him, Hyacinth, and you're starting to get really worried. And then as he vomits out a bunch of water and the contents of his breakfast to the side, you get a little bit on your skirt, Hyacinth, but it's already wet, so washing it won't be that big of a deal. And you kind of come to, John, with everybody kind of crowded over you.
Who gets me?
No one.
Good.
Mercy is just going to, still leaning over John, look down, slap him in the face a bit, like, back and forth, like, stupid, take off your armor next time. Fuck.
Is there like a rock next to me?
Yeah, there's some, like...
Can I just pick up a rock, look at John, look back at the rock, look back at John, look back at the rock, and then huck the rock into the water?
You watch as it slowly sinks downwards.
That's you.
That's only because the rock doesn't have any propulsion and it's not buoyant.
Neither are you in that armor.
You're not buoyant.
I'm just not a good swimmer.
In armor.
Perhaps if you took the armor off, you would
Yeah,
notice
that
the
might help.
difference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so also because of that, we're going to have to fix that armor on the train. I hope you're happy about that. Because I sure didn't wait to carefully take it off.
Wait, somebody have mending?
Yeah, we do. Hyacinth does.
Okay, you mend that bitch right up with magic.
I've been waiting for this to be used.
Hell yeah.
Right now.
She's like, shapow, shapow, shapow! It's fine, baby.
Finger guns.
Yeah, essentially, finger guns with...
Yeah, Hyacinth can mend it. We don't have to pay for materials to fix it.
Yeah.
But you guys see before you the ruined remains of the kill ball you fought here. And behind it, the vault-like door entrance into the tyrant installation here.
Yeah, which was mostly kind of off its hinges on one side, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
As you guys kind of begin to head in, you can find your way quickly down to the train, which, as you guys recall, remains largely intact, simply missing its engine.
Are the train doors tall enough and or wide enough to fit the physical cart itself in?
No. However, there are... there's the engine, and then you can, if you guys want to, that you'll kind of have to like jury rig it and like maybe just muscle it. But there are cargo like carts on like in here. You just kind of like have to get a broken crane to kind of work to like, get them on.
100% thought you were gonna tell us that we needed to tow this bitch with the train.
That would have been hilarious, but no. No, you guys, because it will take him a little while to like get this thing anchored in. It's probably gonna take you like a day or two. So in that time, the rest of you can work on getting a cargo like cart, train cart, attached to the back of this like main engine car. But for that case, over the course of these days, you're using the Chaos engine here.
Yeah. How long is it? Oh boy. Spec's gonna have to make some rolls. Feel like.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Is anybody helping him with this?
I will assist.
Okay.
Guidance?
Guidance? Question mark?
Question mark? If that's
Sure, you
allowed?
can guide. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. This is a big one. Make.
You know, if it's a. We also have Bardic Inspiration
on.
and Iggy Hat. Like we should.
I'm gonna cast Enhance Ability on him.
He does already have help.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought this was the one that gave expertise.
No, that was
that's
that's like an
that's a
8th level
fifth level
spell.
spell.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm thinking of skill empowerment. My bad.
Yeah. 5th level
Dang.
spell.
Okay.
Give yourself a bardic inspiration, man.
You inspire the robot. And are you guys putting a hat on this colorful sun hat on him?
Well,
Oh, yeah, we are.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so wreathed in the magics and assistance of your allies,
A
Spec.
lovely hat.
Would you make me attack check with advantage? I gotta use the restroom real quick. You guys can tell him what he needs to roll.
Plus a lot, hopefully. Oh man.
Oh
Good
god!
thing you have 2d6 and 2d4 at your disposal if you use your
Yep.
health die.
I just
That's
like the thought of a robot wearing a sun hat.
19.
19.
You've managed a 90. God. Low rolls all around in the train check house. Why do I feel like we needed a 20?
He's gonna be like, "Oh, you are one off."
There were raccoons in the engine block. We had to...
Oh no. I'll be right back.
Wait, you'll make everything a hard or very hard DC. Then you don't have to pinhole people into making overly optimized characters.
Well, this specifically would make sense to be a hard DC, considering it is a tyrant train. But the DC might be lower for Spec specifically, so who knows?
So what'd you guys roll?
we're good. Spec rolled a 19 total.
Okay.
Low all around.
All right. So, you haven't really fucked with this engine, Spec. It breaks in a world of magic. That doesn't mean as much as it does in our world, but this engine does break a number of the fundamental laws of physics. In that it is an engine that outputs more energy than goes into it. And it also is designed so that it can use the energy that it outputs to also fuel itself. So it's also a perpetual motion machine. And because of this fact, it actually it doesn't theoretically. I mean, it theoretically doesn't have an upper limit to the amount of energy it can generate. So you realize this is actually a very dangerous piece of technology because it could just keep on going till it fucking turns into a sun, or its mechanism's way out, whichever happens to happen first. So you begin to design this with a number of fail-safes. But 19 is good enough that you don't destroy it. It does take you fully 2 days to get this thing integrated, though, and functional. And so it really is a good thing you jacked up his roll. If he just rolled a 9, that shit would have gone up like a fucking Hiroshima.
I love TPKs.
Well, you know.
Sure.
Maybe one of you.
End of that arc. New campaign.
Yay.
Anyways, but yeah, after 2 full days, so make sure to knock off that that you have easy access to
Working on it.
water, so you're fine there because there's like well water literally just kind of rolling around.
Yeah.
Oh, so we can just go ahead and fill up all our water.
Yes, you can do that too, but knock off the rations, which you did go through.
I'm on it.
Yeah, don't forget Freddy's oats. This would be.
So when the rest of us
3 days
spend the
later.
2 days like filling the cart with shit,
What do you mean filling the cart with shit?
don't we have to like the cart itself can't fit on the
Well, the
train?
train-
Well, no, you can fit it into one of the cargo train carts.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And it actually works out that like you can also like it gives Fred a decent like a comfortable amount of space on the other side of it. But that does put us about 6 days later from the last time well, no, 7 because you were in there for a day. Oh, that's why. Game date, so.
Oh, good news, guys. It has been long enough. Now I don't have any dynamite supplies left. Instead, I just have 11 bundles of dynamite.
Mm-hmm.
Does not get ruined by the water.
I assume it is in water.
Wax seals. Yeah.
Yeah. Also, shit, fuck, I just deleted something and I don't know what it was. Oh no. It's gone.
Where's
It's
the
gone
key
forever.
to the dungeon? Simon, why don't you roll me a bunch of D100s and you can see if you get one of the I think that would be about 7. So see if you get any of the ones that give you like, you know, high level spellcasts.
Oh, I figured
dreams first. So how many D100s?
7.
2.
Oh, and 3
Oh, that's mimosas.
Mimosas, yeah.
Yeah, this is kind of retroactively, so it doesn't like a super
Oh.
effective, does it?
6, 7.
All of our hair color changes to a different color.
Which day was that? Hold on.
What color are we
Second one.
going, folks? What color are we going?
A
This is
tw-
important.
Did I
good.
roll a 21 to 25 somewhere? Or, no, I
You
got a
rolled a-
26.
Wait, is it
Yeah,
Hair
it's
color
fine.
of you and every
the
the hair color of you and everyone around you within 30 feet changes to a random color. Woo!
Well,
There's no mention of whether that's permanent or not.
nope.
I think
Hyacinth,
we have
what
new
color
hair.
does her hair color change to?
Hmm.
I can also just tell everybody what their hair color changes to if you guys want.
I almost want to do that just to see how I can work with it.
I gotta look up colors really quick.
Yeah,
It just goes to, instead of like the pink she has going on, it's like a periwinkle purple.
Dang it!
Periwinkle
I was
purple.
gonna say lilac. Freaking. Okay, I'm gonna look for another.
Well, we had the same hair color. It could change to the same
Yeah.
color.
Oh, that's true. It should. I'll look for another color. Hang on.
I was gonna go like darker purple. Damn it.
No fuck. I look up the color. The first thing I was like like a picture of a girl's ass in like yoga shorts. It's funny.
What?
No, I kid
There's
you
a
not.
lot of pretty colors.
No, like seriously,
I
look at
think this is just reference to your search history. DM.
probably, but like no, for real. I'll put it in general. This
Alright,
is what I get when I look up the color.
I typed in random color and I found the place called
That's funny.
randomcolor.com and this is the color that came up. So that's the color Mercy's hair is now.
It's funny because for me, DM, periwinkle the flower comes up. So it's definitely your search history.
Yeah. Well, why would I want yoga pants?
It's not the yoga pants.
Well, it's not like it's a porn site. Like if it was a porn site, sure, but that's like yoga shorts.
Oh, okay.
It's like legitimate yoga shorts. It's not someone's
periwinkle
like.
purple and see what comes up. If I get
You know what?
that.
This is actually really funny. So I'm good.
Yeah, I
think
still don't. I get hair dye.
So hey, why don't we just put it in the D&D real quick? Just post the color you got.
Yeah.
Mine's already there because you searched it.
I don't have any hair, so
True.
Your metal.
Does your metal change color, Chio?
Yeah, I got.
No, I mean it's just rusty right now. Not really.
Does it
You
turn?
want the
It turns to
actual
like
color
copper
or,
rust,
like,
where it's like
just
blue
a-
green.
Actually, it turns from like a red rust to like a copper green
I like how
rust.
long this is taking us.
I'm into
And
that.
it's probably like going to last for a day.
Yeah.
This is important. This is
Yeah,
so important.
It is.
Do you want
Just
this to
just
type
go
it
to-
or just copy the actual square?
Copy the square.
Just go to randomcolor.com, guys. It's fine.
How did you do that?
I posted a link in D&D.
It's a website.
Yeah,
You can just
and I-
copy it by just snipping tool.
Yeah, I just
Yeah.
took a screenshot.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, it's kind of thematic for his like fire.
Full purple.
Hold on, I'll do a random color also.
Here, we're doing random.
It sure looks like it.
Let me just pop what I got in general.
Man, I
fast.
really hope it's just pink again.
Let me. It's pink. It sure is pink.
Oh,
Oh God.
Painful. She like you can see her. She's glow in the dark, guys.
yeah, it's gone from a kind of dull pink to boom, brand new.
Yeah, she
hair.
went from tasteful pastel pink to fucking bite your eyes out pink.
And it's really funny because the second one I got is this one, and it's
That's what I got. So I'm bright orange now.
this was the
Kind of
second.
funny.
Because I just did it again just to see what I get. I got that.
Okay, so we got
Oh,
mimosas,
pretty.
random hair,
So, what's Hyphen?
I
no penalty.
Just
I-
pick random color.
I know
Man,
I am.
Everyone got like.
Are you just
Oh,
re-clicking it,
crap.
Sherry?
We haven't,
Okay, okay.
we haven't got any blues.
Flowers.
And it is
Yeah.
possible to get like blue.
That's okay. That's not.
And
Guys,
lavender.
okay, I was nice and I did only once. Although you're gonna see all of my tabs. Don't look at my tabs.
I'm looking at your tabs.
No, but they're the stuff you sent me,
Oh, okay.
so you can't judge.
Big
There you go.
r/big booty blues.
Hey, one time,
Ringo.
one time.
Honestly, that's hella funny. I was gonna say I wouldn't. If I had been given it left up to me, I was gonna say that Hyacinth's hair turns aqua.
Nice.
My second color.
White. Just turns into a witcher. But
No, you're just Avram again. Okay.
oh god, he's intelligent and like really depressed too. So those two things. are, like,
Angst.
happen.
It's called
Angst.
angst.
Okay, depressed, depranged. But
Frank.
Shit, now I need to change the icon. Damn it.
just color correct it.
It's just for a day.
Actually,
it is till
No,
you
it
until
doesn't
you,
say.
it goes until your hair isn't permanent like that. It's like a dye, so you'll grow out and the new hair won't be that color.
Oh, okay.
Ah. Oh.
Yeah,
Yo,
Oh,
that
poor
would look
Iggy.
dope.
You got highlighter hair now.
honestly, yeah.
Yo, my hair goes from orange and then at the tips it'll be like green and blue again.
Oh
perfect.
man, really regret not going into professional art to draw this shit.
Ooh.
But
Ooh.
you guys have got a fucking train.
Choo choo.
You gonna name it?
The Black Booty Mark II.
No,
No.
the marigold.
Oh, the marigold is cute.
My bad.
No,
Here
the
you
happy
go.
squid too.
No,
You're
is
the one who
one-
named the first one the happy squid.
I didn't name it.
I think didn't
Fluffy
you?
named it.
Actually, you know, guys.
Artyom named it. Ori agreed with it.
Wait, no, okay. So Avram named the first one. I forget what it was called.
I don't remember either.
yeah. I think it was like the expeditionary.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, you guys named the second one. So you know who gets to name this one?
Who?
Chance.
Oh God.
Can't.
Yeah.
What is this train named? As you work on it, what are you naming it?
He's just gonna be like X-4.
Yeah, it's gonna get a generic name like that.
What is the number it gets given?
420.
8675309.
What's the name of Elon Musk's kid? Like.
Yeah,
the
it gets
fucking-
Elon Musk's kid's name.
It's like
Oh,
XEA412
Yeah, whatever
or
the
something
fuck
like
that
that.
is. Yes.
XAE A-12.
Yeah, something like that.
No,
Something weird.
Yeah, exactly. Whatever that is.
so X, E, A, dash 12. Just something relatable.
Yeah, uh-huh. Yeah.
Oh my god, I forgot he did that. What a fucking psycho. What a sociopath to do that to your kid.
Mm,
You named
Well,
his...
it's pronounced some different way, supposedly.
Okay.
apparently.
Well, that's because it's not a real child. It's an AI. But anyways,
True.
you guys are chew fucking chew chew chew. As you guys get it set up, there's like a...
Is there a horn?
Did you want to build one?
It's like an old, like, steam engine horn.
Yeah.
No, because it's not a steam engine.
Apparently, it is supposed to be said like that.
X Ash A12.
Yeah.
So it's Ash is the name of the train, I guess.
Like Ashley, I guess.
The train is named Ashley, I guess.
But instead of steam, it releases chaos.
Well, it's
Do we have
electric.
ventilation for that?
Iggy's been huffing it for years, so I don't think it's a big of an issue.
Yeah, how high does Iggy get huffing the chaos off of this
But
thing?
you guys set out at a
How high is
blistering pace of 20 miles per hour. Every hour, you're essentially doing a day's worth of travel while on this thing. As you guys set out.
Can we test the brakes right fast to see how they work
Sure.
good?
As you guys finally get it laid down, there's like a as the thing as the thing starts to run, and you start creeping forward, and then going faster and faster and faster till you go as fast as you've ever gone, 20 miles per hour.
Oh, we were not meant to go this fast.
My organs are gonna fall out.
Says the man that
How
can
much?
probably run near that.
How much faster was the train we were on that, or like, how comparable is this to the train that we were on? that got robbed?
You do see this thing can go much faster. This one could go as you guesstimate about 80 miles per hour. But you don't know the condition of these tunnels, and like if there's debris or if the track is out.
So like a horse can sprint at like 30 miles an hour.
Okay, well, it was more of a joke about but the fact that it can hold that pace for like ever,
A long time.
yes.
Yeah.
And you guys set out and it's like you feel the wind cutting through your air. It's surprisingly nice, even though you're underground, just like shooting by. Fred's kind of freaked out for a while, but eventually he settles in and falls asleep after about 6 hours. What are you guys doing while you're just kind of sitting here? You like support, cement and steel supports are just passing by. One of you's got to keep an eye out for which we'll get to whoever that is at any particular. Who's keeping an eye on the tracks?
I will, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah. Mercy will also be looking, but obviously Simon's like infinitely better than he is. So.
What's up, Drew?
Is there any way I could make like a something to brighten the light on the front or something like that?
Oh, yeah. While it's running, you can kind of like lean over and just kind of tinker with it. Make me a tech check. You're trying to like overcharge the like lights that were here. Oh yeah.
Nice.
You're like the asshole whose like normal lights are basically high beams.
Oh no.
You're that guy.
Fuck those people.
And is it like boosh? And I'll say the perception you now no longer it gives you so much light with such a like range of like hundreds of feet.
Yeah. We'll see shit.
That you don't make these perception checks at disadvantage.
So would I make them with
Yeah.
advantage?
Yes, I'm never gonna factor that in, so just keeping that in.
Yeah.
So yes. You guys setting out. Roll me a perception check with advantage.
You monster. Oh, good start.
Fuck it. Health die.
Okay. 17.
17.
Um.
I gotta get used to the speed.
Yeah.
So you guys after like the initial novelty kind of starts to like wear off, you guys kind of start settling in. As Ashley, I guess what this thing is called, begins to
X-A12.
X-A12 as X-A12 continues along.
Totally.
You guys kind of settle in, and it's hard to conceptualize, but you are crossing like days worth of travel in this, like even just a couple hours on this thing. Eventually, you begin to tire, Sybin, and from like just keeping your eyes open and staying focused on what's ahead. And who are you going to swap out with?
Yeah. Who else is good at looking? Oh, my survival buddy. Go get Hyacinth. She's good at looking at stuff.
She can totally look at stuff. She'll move her hair out of the way just for this occasion, just to make sure her ears are fully open.
Dude, her gaze is so respectful. Okay, so you kind of like swap out, doing like a survival buddy high five as you swap out. And Hyacinth, you take your kind of seat at the head of this thing, kind of looking, piercing with your now not hidden behind bangs gaze forwards. Roll me a perception check.
It's few days have passed, right? She's not exhausted anymore.
Yeah, 3 days. Yeah, you lost that. You would have lost that a while ago.
Cool. Just making sure.
And
yeah.
Oh! We'll get to that. But like, so when somebody makes like an extended duration ability check, like Spec was making that tech check over these last 2 days, right?
Yeah.
That means like if you're gonna add your inspiration to them or guidance to them or help them, that means you are there for that duration, But that's just so you know.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Yeah. But with a natural 20, easily you pick out that the tunnel ends in an iron wall, like more than enough distance for you to like grind to a stop long before it.
Okay, then she'll go let the group know that there's a wall coming up.
Okay. You guys all kind of gather and slow it down to like a comfortable like 2 miles per hour as you guys approach this thing, and you find yourself in a station very similar to the one you left behind, which suggests that you guys are currently underneath another tyrant facility. It's pitch black in here, unlike the other facility, which had some light. And you can see like a like vault door, almost like the one that was on the outside of that facility, is currently blocking the continuation of this track.
How long were we traveling down here? Has it only been a few hours?
It's been about 13 hours.
Okay. 13 hours. And we are traveling...
You were traveling about 20 miles per hour.
And which cardinal direction? West, north, east, south?
It's kind of hard to tell.
Sure?
You don't have a compass. I mean,
So we went 260 miles.
Roughly. Like, there was obviously variance, and you'd like turn here and there, so...
In 13 hours, as opposed to the normal... Like, we've already covered a few weeks. Like a week of travel.
Take, like, a sniff of the air. Like, hold a flame in my hand and take a sniff of the air. Anything smell like...
Roll a perception check, flat.
Off.
I mean, yeah, if you're asking for smell, then... Oh,
Natural 20.
Jesus!
Jesus, guys, relax, slow down.
Yes, survival buddy. High five.
Hey.
3 and 4, guys. You guys, you give it a whiff. You do smell a little bit of death. You also notice some holes in the walls, and you see something large kind of moving in there. And then you kind of like peek through the darkness with your sharp gaze, and you realize it's like an exceptionally large mole. Like you would guess these are probably dire moles. They do not appear at all aggressive towards you. They're just like and just like turn around and like seem scared of you and wheel back into their little
Can I
like
cast
holes in the
Speak
wall.
with Animals on one of them?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yes! Speak with animals on one. Be like, hey there. Sorry about that. Just coming through. Where are we? Hello?
Who are you?
Oh. Just a guy coming through.
It's a dude.
Yeah. Got some friends with me, and I'm sorry about if that was rumbling and scaring you. I didn't mean nothing by it. We were actually stopping here.
What? Why did you exit the big beast?
What? Well, we can't go any further. There's a wall there.
Okay.
Yeah.
You should
Well,
leave this place.
something bad on the other side?
A demon of light.
Oh, I can see why that would be a problem. You guys you like it down here where it's dark, don't you?
The light destroys.
I see. Well, what else is around here? Besides the light demon.
We do not go beyond. And he kind of like, with his little like clawed finger, with its like weirdly hooked to
Yeah.
like dig, he kind of points towards the entrance. And kind of rolling off that 27 perception, you can see a number of like skeletal remains of like dire moles of similar size to this creature.
Okay. Yeah, those some of your buddies that tried? I'm sorry.
They were fools.
Well, you know another way back up to the surface from here?
Well,
No. He kind of turns around and just starts digging away.
Alright, well, have a good day. And I'll walk back to the group.
Roll a tech check, Spec. Tech check, Spec, and John.
23.
Okay. Yeah, both of you figure out this place is currently like powered down. This facility is currently without power. This vault door in front of you ain't opening without like power. Like, and there's no way you guys could move it without it. Or I mean, I guess you could, but you would like be down here for weeks trying to break open this door. It's brute force.
Instead about powering it up then.
Yeah. Is there anywhere in the station like this is facility 73 or whatever, like a number and
no, you do see a big let me double check this real quick. You do see a big, I actually wrote this down. You do see a big thing written on the wall. Spec, why don't you make me an intelligence check?
Oh boy.
Or not.
Yeah, you see writing on the wall.
You gotta hit.
You
You
have
gotta.
a health die.
Yeah, you have a D6 you could roll to add to it.
Okay, DC 10 does change the answer.
Okay.
There's writing there. You don't understand what it means. This is tyrant script. This is the language of the tyrants here.
Wait, I speak tyrant.
Some of
I
it.
thought.
Some of it. This is why you get to make this check. It is a deeply intricate language that resists learning on a fundamental learning level. But you do recognize the number. It says 04.
Oh, 04.
Yeah. I talked to the moles. They said something about a light demon on the other side. And that not to anger the light demon.
Well, that's some information.
And based on the corpses over there by the door, well, some of them angered the light demon.
Yes, and based on the map, we don't know about a facility 04, so whatever it is, don't really have a good idea of what we're going into.
Yeah. Yeah, they moles didn't really know what was above us right now either. Well, I don't know where we are. Well, one of you's got good math brain, right?
Sure.
If you pull out the map, maybe we can figure out where we are.
Well, it would
Where
be
we're
kind
under.
of. It would be kind of a crapshoot. We aren't
Better than
completely
nothing.
sure. Yeah,
I'll tell you that's a
completely
DC
sure
25 survival check.
Who, me?
No, that's just whoever. If you want to take a map and like try to figure out where you are, that's a DC 25 survival check.
I mean, we can make that number if we buff things.
You want me to try for it? You want me or Hyacinth to try for it?
I mean, yeah, maybe if we can figure out generally what direction we're going in, we'll be able to figure out. We probably still won't know what we're walking into, but we'll at least have a good idea about where we are.
Yeah. So, are you gonna try for it?
I
Get some
assume.
stack of guidance, a bardic inspiration, and a help action together, maybe.
Man, quiet is overwhelming.
And if we could, yeah, would that work?
Yes, no.
I'm down for it.
Let's do it.
Okay. So, Hyacinth is casting. Well, actually, Hyacinth, you still have your health die, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so why don't you make it, and then I'll cast Enhance Ability on you to give you the help, which will give you advantage, which would be like the help action.
Okay.
And
So the benefit of you casting Enhance Ability on her ahead of time is that means
Yeah.
somebody else can also make a separate effort.
Oh,
Well,
right.
I guess you can just roll and see if you get.
I guess I could
fine
just
or
raw
whatever.
roll with Enhance Ability, I guess,
Mhm.
and just give myself advantage, and then you take the help action, the bardic inspiration, and your health die.
I don't
So-
know if we have anyone else that has proficiency in survival, though, is the thing.
It's a high DC. So.
Oh, right.
Make your moves, bruh.
So you enhance ability Hyacinth, and that still allows you to roll.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's
And
just,
she
yours is
rolls
just gonna be flat.
a zillion
Yeah,
buff.
Yeah. So
Yep.
give me
And
some
then
survival
and then
checks.
she gets the So I'm just gonna roll a flat one, and then you're gonna roll one, Terry, and then add a bardic inspiration and a health die.
What dices are those?
I think they're both d6s.
Okay.
And you can also guide yourself.
Yeah, and you could guide yourself and put another d4 on top of it.
Got it.
All right,
So
so
I'm gonna try brute force this.
yeah, DC 25. Go for it.
Nope.
Okay, so it was survival
Yep.
with advantage. Cool, gonna
Oh,
need
no.
those dice. So it's 2d6
2d6 and a d4.
and a d4. Okay,
That's
hold on.
22 and
So close.
so close.
So close.
It is you guys climbed underground, moved around in like multiple directions, spent a couple days underground, then drove in a direction then crossed hundreds of miles, and now are underground trying to determine what direction it was that you went by based off of like ideas of direction that are now like a week old. No, it is unfortunately beyond even those of you most familiar with navigation and surviving in the wilderness. But
Tried.
you can see there's a number of carts and stuff around. They're all empty. This place wasn't really being used. It was just here in case it needed to be used. You can see where all those like skeletal remains of like moles. You can see a walkway that leads up and away from this station.
Well, I guess we just have to go do that and watch out for any light demons.
Yeah. Moles
In
don't
fact,
like
only-
light, so whatever the light demon in it is, it could be a big thing or it could be a little thing. We don't know.
So, whatever it is, it's tyrant based and is probably incredibly lethal, so we need to be ready for that. I'm actually going to go a bit ahead of you guys because I am very quiet.
How are we gonna get in?
There's a walkway that leads into it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
gotcha. I thought it was like the door and it was sealed. And we
No,
couldn't go in.
the
No,
tunnel
that's
itself is sealed.
in the train tunnel.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay.
Alright, I was
So
confused.
You're heading up?
I'm going to scout ahead a little bit.
Okay.
Iggy's gonna come.
Oh boy.
So you see again as you kind of push up that it goes from a walkway to like a ramp of this strangely textured, smooth kind of stone that you see a lot in tyrants. Structures that Death would recognize as cement. As you're pushing in there, you can see there's like supports of like steel that kind of rise up and form overhead bars. You can see hanging down are these simple kind of iron gated like light bulbs, which none of this does your character recognize as what it is. As you're pushing up the cement, you see in the center of the room there's a break to the cement, and you can see about 3 foot tall, just black steel column, almost. It's like about a foot wide on each dimension. That just kind of sits there in the center of the room. Yeah.
Well, obviously, Mercy is going forward quietly. I assume Iggy is as well.
Okay.
Roll? Oh boy.
What do you guys? So you guys just creep forwards?
Creeping forward. Mercy is on because whatever it is, he's recognized with the kill ball and the cat at this point. Tyrants don't make things that are necessarily easy to tell. They're out to kill you immediately.
Okay, yeah. So you kind of you and Iggy creep forwards.
Yeah.
And you get right up on this like little metallic column, and looking closer, you can see it. It is some kind of machine. Roll. I'll say you can roll your choice of an investigation or tech check.
15.
Okay. Kind of looking it over. Like, you don't really understand any mechanisms, but you figure out pretty quickly that this thing appears to be inert.
And this pillar, it's not like what I would recognize as a control box or anything. It's just a pillar. Like, there's nothing.
You have
odd.
no fucking idea. That would have been the tech check, but you know.
Yeah. Just like there are no buttons on the outside.
You do not
of
see
it that are
buttons.
just- yeah.
No baton.
No buttons for Iggy to press.
Ooh, maybe that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so there's a black pillar here.
What is it?
No real idea what I've heard is it is inert, though. Let's go ask Spec. Maybe he might recognize.
This is all
it
in
in the
pitch
house.
blackness, just so you know. So those of you who don't have
Yeah.
dark vision are not having fun.
Yeah, that is Mercy. And
Yep.
Mercy alone.
Gabo having a good time.
She's like when cats in the darkness, they get the reflection.
Yeah,
of her.
you just see like big glowing yellow
Yeah.
irises staring at you.
Okay, but you guys head back down and find the rest of the party waiting there for you.
Okay. Didn't see anything. No light demons, obviously. But Spec, if you might recognize this, there was this black pillar of some kind. It was clearly some sort of machine, but it seemed inert. You have any basis of an idea of what it might be?
Spec's gonna go check her out. Or at least think about it. If that rings any bells. Big.
Oh, what was that? Sorry, Chu?
I'm gonna look at or think about the thing he's talking about.
He doesn't really give a great description. You'd probably have to like peek around and see it. It's not super far if you just want to like stick your head over there and look. Do you do that, Joe?
Yeah, I'll go look at it.
Okay, yeah. Roll a tech check.
Okay.
Oh.
So yeah, you recognize this thing. It's simple, but that's a bit of a misnomer in that like the technology that it uses is highly advanced. It's just like not used in a particularly complicated way. It is an automated turret, likely designed to, from your best guess to use like actual lasers.
So I could make the conclusion that when the facility gets powered up, that would get powered up.
Yes. And based off of the many skeletons of dire moles you see around it, this might be the light demon you heard them talking about.
Okay. I'm gonna tell that to everybody.
I don't know quite what laser means, but
Think of it like a disintegration ray. But probably stronger.
okay, noted. Mercy. Also, not quite sure what a disintegration is. But he does know what the term disintegrate means, but
not good.
Yeah, not good. And stronger? Not good. Do you think it is safe to completely disable before we try to power this place on? Because I don't want to deal with that once we power it on.
That's a good idea. Spec's gonna try to put his codes in for authorization.
It is currently inert.
Yeah.
Oh, so then yeah, I'm just gonna unplug it for now.
That is like a bit of a process because like this thing is pretty heavily armored. Like there's not really any reason for it to be. It's just like it's what they had on hand. you would have to peel off its armor and then just kind of rip out its insides.
I don't want to do that.
I feel like that's an okay thing to, like, on one hand, we take a little time to disable the turret, and we don't have to worry about it when we leave. On the other hand, we don't, and we have to deal with the laser turret. Like, that sounds bad.
Well, why don't we just disable it?
Yeah, well, I know we, especially if we end up having to come, like, if we ever use this train system later, I don't want that thing shooting at us every time we fly by here in the train, so, we should probably just cut it completely off.
Is there a way to do that without turning it on?
Well, it's off right now, so hopefully Spec would just be able to do so.
Can I just go to town on it? I guess,
Oh yeah,
then?
yeah. You
Or just,
kind of
unplug it?
you take a moment, crack open its armor, like unbolt it essentially, pull back some of the like thermal shielding, and then
Someone holds up a flashlight.
Yeah.
They're helping.
No, to the left. No, your other left. And eventually you just come to like something. You're like, if I take this, if you like pull this like plug apart, then it's just not gonna work.
I'll pull the plug.
Okay. There's no like grandiose. It's got no power, so it just kind of does absolutely nothing. But if it turns back on, it will not be able to fire.
Hopefully we don't need that.
Yeah, if it just so happened to be like a friendly thing and would fire upon the enemy that is going to suddenly
I could
attack
have
us.
definitely maybe gotten into like a security room.
Maybe.
I am authorized in all these facilities.
Yeah, but we're
You are.
not. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe you'd be able to put in your codes and get us all by, but I feel like the risk of death outweighs the chance of maybe just having this thing not shoot at us. Well, I suppose now that this thing is disabled, for the future, Mercy will continue forward a bit to.
Okay. You see, it flattens out this ramp, and it opens up into a big room. And in this room, you can see like pipes kind of line the walls. You can see the floor is like this is no longer like cement, but it's this like just flat metallic like expanse that's like now covered in a layer of dust. And you can see throughout this room are these columns. They rise up about 10 feet, circular, much bigger than what you saw below. They are wider than a person, and they rise up about I think 10 feet. And you can see, but dotting all across them, you can see like these pores in like the metal of their exterior that leads down into like wires and various machinery. Each one's about this. Each of these pores is about the size of your fist.
I figured it out. It was the hooded lantern. Mercy's gonna light that so he can.
Oh, okay. He pulls from his that he lost in his bag, his hooded lantern. So you can see beyond there's probably dozens of these rows, and there's a large enough room. But then it comes to a T intersection on the opposite side of the room.
Okay. I assume Mercy is also bringing Spec because he's going to be the one that knows how to turn this place on.
Mm-hmm. And walking along, you actually notice the same writing that you saw in Tyrant language on the wall, except this one says 03.
Hopefully, whatever that is isn't bad. That's the hope.
Are you pushing past these columns?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
Okay. So you
Right.
push past them, and you come to a T intersection, and you can see there's a short hallway off to your left that goes to a door that has writing on it. It goes into a room, and then you have a short hallway on your right that goes up into stairs of metal.
Might as well check everything down here first. Mercy will approach the door down the hallway, not the stairs.
Okay. You see, it's a dome room. You can see like the walls are covered in these like almost like satellite dish but like much smaller. They just kind of line all the walls. You can see kind of floating in the center of the room is this perfect spheroid mass. It is just like floating there, perfectly reflective.
Well, probably not best to touch that.
Yeah. I mean, with the lantern being held up to it, does it look like the kill ball?
No, it's small. It's like the size of your head.
Oh.
It's just like floating there in the air, like air unmoving. It's kind of like a little bit unnerving to have. Like, there's not like it's bobbing, it's not shifting. It's just 100% still.
Just there. Huh. Like, Mercy shines the lantern around the room. Looks. Say it again.
There's language if you want to try reading it, Spec.
Yeah, okay.
What'd you say?
Yeah.
Okay, make me an intelligence check.
No.
Can't do nothing. Sex broke.
We're going from high roll to low roll. Just back and forth.
Looking at this, you can tell. It has. You can't really understand it, but it has something to do with intention. But that's all you can kind of understand.
Well, nothing to do with intention.
Well, we intend to turn this place on.
The door is unlocked, though, if you want to go in.
Oh, there was another door in here? Or
Mm-mm.
you mean the door in...
Yeah, the door to the room. It has like a glass pane that you've been looking through.
Ah.
But it is
I
unlocked.
thought we were in the room.
You want to go in the room?
That feels dangerous, but... This might be the power room, for all we know.
Okay. Stepping inside, you hear not a voice, but just a presence fill your mind. And with it, you get the sensation of like a desire to know what a thing is.
Like, a presence fills his mind, and the presence wants to know about things, or Mercy wants to know about...
It wants to know what it is. And as it's in your mind, it begins to like grasp your language, and you just hear like in your mind, "What am I? What am I? What am I? What am I?"
Mercy is going to... He took a step into the room. He's going to take that step back, and close the door. Like, okay. It stop asking the moment he steps out of the room?
Yeah, as soon as you step out of the room, there's like a spark along the wall, and then it silence.
Yeah, okay. That was weird. I think whatever that is... I don't know if it's sentient, but it seemed to read my thoughts, and it just started to ask, "What am I?" over and over and over again. So yeah, I don't think that's the power generator. She will close the door. And
Well, does it, Well, did you try
yeah.
talking to it?
No, because I don't want to mess with possibly sentient tyrant tech.
Well, what if it just wanted a friend?
The fuck, man? I'm Tyrant Dark, and I'm thinking.
Yeah, but I'm not trying to give you purpose in life and tell you what you are, and I'm also not doing like repairs. Like I'm not getting in there. So, like, if you want me to do any of those things, I can start. It will go badly. Uh,
Inspect going?
Jake put a BRB in the.
ah,
What's up? I'm back.
ah.
Can spec going?
Yeah, you step in.
Nothing happened.
What am I? What am I? What am I? What am I?
I'm gonna step back out. Shit doxes me too, man.
Yeah, see, it's weird, and I feel like
Would I
Look.
know like anything about this possibly?
Make a tech
Like,
check. This is like super high DC.
Oh,
roll a 20.
Then.
Roll a 20.
Oh,
That's not a 20.
the 2.
Another fucking 2.
We love 2s in this house.
Apparently.
2s and 20s, baby.
Go tell what he is then.
We don't know what it is.
Well, make something up. Say you're my friend or something. I don't know.
Look,
Simon goes in.
I'll go do it.
a large amount of tyrant tech tries to kill,
Make
kill things.
Iggy and
from
Simon,
what
why don't you make me an
we've learned,
initiative
so.
check real quick?
Oh boy. Well, technically Iggy goes first.
Yeah, dexterity tie breaks.
Dang.
You see the sibling in them is they have the exact same idea at the exact same moment, but Iggy just happens
They
to
break
the
down.
goblin body happens to be a little quicker than the Somni body.
Yeah.
God,
And you leap into the room. What are you doing, Iggy?
Does she hear it?
Yeah, it begins to play again in her mind.
Hello?
Just keep going.
You're a friend?
Hey, Iggy.
Yes.
What's her best friend?
Do it.
Oh no.
What's her best friend?
Iggy's best friend?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, technically kind of Psy.
Okay.
I mean,
Well, you watch as the sphere distends, reshapes, and you see standing there before you is Simon.
oh shit.
Hey, Iggy.
Psy,
What's
there's two
up?
of you!
Do I see me?
Yeah, you see there's you in the middle of the room.
Spider-Man meme point?
Hey, who are you?
He's gonna walk over and just poke it.
It feels like Simon.
Wait, how many arms does it have?
Hello?
This one actually has
have
2
arms?
arms. Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Iggy, what's up? And he kind of pulls out a joint and starts.
Iggy like turns to Psy and like,
You want to
What
hit
the fuck?
Iggy?
sure.
All right. Well, it looks like we have a conundrum.
There's 2 of them. Mercy just from the door.
Are you like
There's
looking
2.
at Iggy like turns and looks at like Mercy like, okay, I
Right.
told it what it is, I guess.
Well, I see that.
Mercy, I'm scared.
What the
Yeah.
fuck were the tyrants doing here? What the
He like looks at it. It's like, you're me.
Hey guys!
Oh no.
He's like, yes.
I'm scared.
Perfection!
No.
Hey, looking
no.
good, you! Shoots you finger guns, Iggy.
She
Who
shoots
of
back.
them?
You like turn to like, look, guys, it's me.
Hey, me, you want to do that thing we always thought about doing?
Probably not here.
Oh, okay.
Well, Iggy and Iggy, do you want to come with us?
Yeah. Can you? She's gonna like look at it. Like, you like leave the room, or are you like stuck in here?
Yeah, but then I'll be this forever.
Do you not want to be me forever?
I've never been anything else.
Have you ever thought about what you wanna be?
I want to be me.
What's you though?
I'm Iggy.
But I'm Iggy.
But I'm Iggy.
You're a copy of me.
Okay, well, let's not throw names around.
It's not a name. I mean, my name is. But
Okay, well, we're both Iggy.
I mean, I'm cool with that. She looks. Are you guys cool with that?
I don't know if I could do an entire adventure with two of you.
Oh man.
You could be Gwen. She like points to Gwen like as he's like looking in the room.
Why is that big brain? Oh my god. We turn in fake
Well,
Gwen.
you see, it transforms. Transforms, you see a perfect copy of Gawain. Well, this is a bit of a conundrum.
Oh, God,
Look, it's
no,
you,
no, I
Gwen.
can't.
Oh my
The
god.
The Cybin one said that. Okay.
Yeah, that's a big word for me.
So do you like? Okay, so like, you're Gwen, but you're also you. Do you know who you are? Other than Gwen?
I'm Gawain. What are you talking about?
No, you're not. Oh, I'm not doing it, the doppelganger.
Who made you?
My mother. And probably
You know-
some man I haven't met.
Ooh.
Wait, do you know lore of Gwen? What's Gwen? Where's Gwen from? Like, what exactly has he done for a living? He like starts interrogating him.
That's not
Gawain
really
isn't in
your
the room.
business.
Shit, that is what he would say.
Fuck.
Wait, important question. Hyacinth's gonna point to Mercy. Who is this man to you?
Hey,
That's your husband.
That is unfair. If it's based off Iggy's thoughts, obviously it's going.
No, but here,
my
listen,
good friend,
this is how
Mercy.
we.
Nah.
All right. Well,
He's like,
Man, you got friend zoned by your own husband.
that's rough, buddy. She's gonna end on shoulder. That's rough, buddy.
Okay. Great. Okay. This.
oh shit. Now that I'm thinking of it, now that you, I was like, probably Sabrina would be your best friend, but it turning into Sabrina isn't great. Oh man.
Man.
So can you like turn into anything?
What are you talking about? I'm just Gawain.
Yeah.
Why are you
I
guys
don't
looking
think.
at me like that?
Your Clandor, or whatever his name is.
Who?
The other Volk. Clandor.
He appears in front of you.
Yo! Look, we can get you a
Hey, what's up,
fight.
guys? Wait, what am I doing?
Mercy, we could get you a practice fight.
You're a dog.
Wait, you look confusion kind of comes over him for a moment. He's like thinking. You guys have to stop me.
What?
Legion, and the thing begins to flicker, and then back to the ball. And you guys hear a voice in your head. Say, unstable form. Copy abandoned.
You like why did I didn't break it.
No,
You okay, buddy?
I was half convinced that we were going to have to fight it, because that seemed sort of how things sort go. What the hell was that? I say as I add something to my notes, Doc.
He's gonna poke the spear itself.
It's hard.
Yeah. Is it just floating, right? Or is it just like
Yeah, it's about 3 feet off the ground.
he's gonna try to take it with her.
It doesn't move.
Okay.
Yeah, and
Is it talking to you anymore, Iggy?
DM, is it talking or no?
All of you can hear through your head. What am I? What am I? What am I?
You're my mom.
And looking at this chance, you can repeat that tech check if you want.
Can I make a tech?
Yeah. You say you're my mom.
Yeah.
You see a familiar goblin woman, tattooed sleeve up one arm, a like dress that shows off a little too much though, but like an apron over it, a like slightly like looks very much like Iggy, but like like a decade down the road where she's starting to get like crow's feet rather.
He like grins and she's like, "Look, it's
A little
my
bit of
mom."
gray
He's
mixed
like,
into like
"It's not my
long
mom,
black
but
hair.
It's my mom.
Iggy, oh darling, you're so dirty. And she kind of like starts like she pulls a rag that was like
Okay,
tied in and
alright,
starts like wiping your face.
Wait, I didn't ask.
Iggy, is this
I'm gonna
brain?
tell.
She pulls a little bit
What?
piece of gray matter from your hair.
It might be.
She like throws it in her mouth. Gosh. Have you been flossing?
Yes.
Have you?
Simon, like, behind her, like, shaking his head no. Behind
Iggy.
you, like...
You know the tendons get stuck between your teeth.
I know.
That's how you get gum infections. What happened to you when you were 2 and you had a gum infection?
Yeah.
We had to take you to a healer, okay?
Well, we have a healer in the party. It's okay.
Okay, well, your breath smelled really bad, and if you want people to like you, your breath's gotta smell okay. Which means you gotta floss your teeth.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, well, you start doing that. She kind of rubs your head and like pulls you into like a half hug, both one arm, and starts like giving you a little belly rub, which you're a little embarrassed about, but it's also really nice.
You like my mom.
Mom.
Oh, Simon, I didn't see you there. How's everything?
Well, we're doing okay.
Let's
He'll just walk in and, like, kind of, like, squat down a bit so she can, like, reach up past his waist.
Starts giving him a belly rub, too.
Yeah.
You both getting belly rubs.
He, like, goes to hug her, but, like, one, arms, but also, like, he
doesn't have
he's
arms.
trying his best. I know.
Mm.
But, like, if he did, he's trying his best not to, like, completely, like, smother her because he's just.
I'll get in here, and she pulls you. She like grabs your your waist clothes and like pulls you tighter and gives you a hug too.
Hey.
So what have you guys been up to? It's been so long since I've seen you guys.
Yeah.
Been
It
a hot
has
minute.
You want something to drink?
Oh, I'm okay.
All right.
Oh, wait. This is a mom. I mean, this is mom, but it's not mom. I'm getting caught up in this.
Well. Yeah.
Iggy, that's not a nice thing to say.
I love you. Don't worry.
I love you too, baby girl. She gives you a kiss on the forehead. No peanut.
Mm-hmm.
And Simon will just like sit on the floor.
All right.
Like,
She
even
like
for
looks
the
at.
waist, even for the waist up, he's still about as tall as both of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Iggy like crosses her arms and like looks at the group and she's like, "All right, I don't know what we're doing here."
So, What if I was to say that you're Aurora?
Aurora's floating there.
What?
Aurora's floating there. She's like looking around. You see this one is like bent and like kind of withered. It's and like sickly as Aurora actually is. This one appears to be like Aurora before she spent, decades down in that cave. This one looks like
This is like
it's like Disney princess version of Aurora that you know.
How is it getting
Hello.
information to turn in
Nice to meet you all.
these things? Like,
Hey,
yes, hi.
nice to meet you.
Have some guesses as to what the tyrants could have used this for.
Yeah,
Learning things about enemies, making copies of them.
God, that is terrifying.
Mm-hmm.
You want to come with us?
Oh, that would be very nice. Are we going to have an adventure?
Yeah.
Don't take anything from this room with us.
Are you sure?
If this is tyrant technology, playing around with it and expecting it to function as as we see it here, or some response from the facility, it's
Raider fan.
I'm gonna have Aurora use Heart Sight on Aurora.
Raider fan.
Yeah, good alliance.
And the emotional state.
Calm, happy.
don't think it will be able to leave this room.
Okay, well, she like looks at it and she's like, So can you like? He like looks at everybody else and is like,
What you thinking, Iggy?
If he can turn into my mom.
We can meet Mercy's mom.
Oh, great.
Or Hyacinth's. Or Gwen's.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
John's.
Yeah. Does Spec have a mom?
I have a creator.
She like looks at it and she's like, show us specs or turn in your specs creator or whatever. Let's see if we can turn into it.
You see standing before you a 8-foot tall, bronze-skinned elf with like hair the color of burnished rusting copper and copper skin, who stands before you.
It like reflexively kneels.
Looks at you. And holds out a hand and holds you against the wall. You're choking currently, Iggy. And it begins to hold out another hand, and you watch as Tech begins to pull free from the wall and turn into a weapon, and then he disappears, and you see Iggy's mom. And you see Iggy fall down. She dives forward. Iggy's mom dives forward and catches Iggy on the way down. Are you okay?
Okay, well.
Yeah,
I
felt
should
like
have thought that one through, I guess.
Yeah, you definitely.
Yeah.
I'm not the brightest in the bunch.
Yeah,
no
tyrant. No tyrant. No tyrant.
Well, at least we know what one looked like now.
You can see you see like it was out for like all of 5 seconds, and you can see like it was like pulling from like the scrap of metal and wires in this room. It had basically begun to assemble was probably like a doomsday weapon ray out of just like fucking knickknacks in this room.
Well. I mean, he was hot, but like, I don't think that would be a very healthy relationship for me.
Yeah, it would last for all of
Yeah.
12 seconds
Well,
before.
Specs Creator's a no-go. Mine's a no-go. Okay.
You're Lewin Evander.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay. 1 sec, let me double check some notes.
Checking some
Gonna-
things.
Should Iggy and Simon get out of the room yet?
No,
Yeah,
Iggy's down for this, dude. Iggy's like so interested.
I'm saying
I mean-
before, we become more collateral damage in here.
No, this one isn't
He's down to
collateral
die.
damage.
For science.
There is certainly some people he knows of who could do this. Definitely some names that were said. We'll talk about that other one later.
Which, a just proud, noble-looking human man, muscular, kind of like a short-cropped beard that's like beginning to like be like peppered with gray, deep brown hair that's kind of like pulled back across his head. That kind of like pulls back across his head, and you can see like the sides are straight. Like on each side, there's a streak of gray through that. You can see like he's wearing like nice nobleman clothes. The sleeves kind of like rolled up. There's like a vest kind of off of him. But you can see at his waist there's like a long sword that looks like it's seen like doesn't look like a symbolic toy, and more looks like an actual tool of killing. You can see on one arm there's this like horrible scar across his forearm. You can see one of his hands has like a really bad burn on it. As he kind of like looks around, he looks at you all kind of confused, and he looks at Gawain. He's like, "Gawain, what are you doing here? What is this?"
Just traveling. We are, let's call it adventuring, and found our way to some interesting tyrant stuff. It's a fun story. I'm sure I can tell you later.
You teleported
How
me
are-
here?
I don't believe that's how this one works. You're likely I assume you might just be a copy. However, I have one question before I let you go.
What is
How
it?
are they?
I don't get to see them very often, but my brother has been kind so far.
Yeah, I don't know if I would use that word.
To them at least.
Trapping them isn't exactly a kindness. I don't know if this is the real you.
I don't either. So take everything I say with a grain of salt.
Yes. Take what I say if you do in fact go back. I'm coming back. I will come home. And I will kill him. Whether or not you think that's a stupid idea.
I won't try to talk you out of that path. But be prepared. He trained the same as I did, from birth to adulthood. And he's secured the services of a mercenary company.
Oh, I know, I've met them.
Very well.
Don't worry. I've got a thing you grew up with. I've got adventure. And I've got a wide world to teach me a little bit more than what some tutor at a school can.
You see, for like the first time, this very grim, serious guy, like a little bit of like like the smallest of grins kind of teases the edges of his mouth.
Found this, and I'm going to show him this kind of lift the sword a little bit. If that's any indication of how things are going out here.
It looks like you're doing well for yourself. I'm proud of you, son.
That remains to be seen.
Few are brave enough to undertake what you have. I'm proud of you regardless.
Thank you, Father.
He nods to you.
Someone else pick something, please, before I embarrass myself here.
Nice meeting you, Gwen's dad.
I don't know if that's accurate, but
I wonder if they can turn into animals, and she'll just like, you are.
You called him Gawain's dad.
Oh no.
oh,
But you're only a D20.
You're a dog.
oh no.
You're a small dog.
Well, what?
Why don't you roll me a D20? Let's see if it interprets it that way.
You want me to roll the d20?
Yes, you roll high. It's nothing
no.
happens. Low.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh no.
There's like a, and you see you see a full-blooded elf stands there for a moment and turns towards you all in like fine like silk clothes, is like deep kind of like V, like rings all across their hand and neck, and long blonde hair that kind of cascades. Looks very much like Gawain. And he kind of turns towards you all, and then you watch as like a seam in his forehead parts and an eye is there.
Derek.
And you watch as everybody in the room is paralyzed instantly, except
so
for
sad.
Gawain.
Oh no.
And he looks around. He looks kind of like amused and confused. He's like, "What the hell is happening here? Who are you?
Something else.
And why can't I seize you?"
Who is he looking at?
He's looking at Gawain. None of you motherfuckers can
Okay,
overreact.
okay, cool.
You
Oh
are
god.
nothing but a false memory. I'm sorry. One day we shall meet, but not like this.
Wait, are you one of mine? I don't
Oh,
remember
of
making
course.
you.
And of course you don't remember me. Or her.
Wait, so he kind of looks at you, and he like the way he's walking, like he's starting to get into like your personal space. Are you Helene's?
Hands? Who's asking?
A man who fucked Helene. Where am I?
A place of nightmares. Now,
Right at home then.
I will have you.
And who are these little toys? As he starts to like pace the room looking at like everyone who's just held in place.
Oh no.
You there? You there, Chris?
The internet might have died.
I think his internet died.
No!
You gotta copy paste it, silly.
Well,
Oh, damn.
Silly.
well, for what it's worth, DM, Mercy is trying in his head. He doesn't know if it's that thing's still like reading their minds or anything, but like, he doesn't really like being paralyzed, and he's worried this guy's going to start swinging if something bad happens. So he is trying to turn it into She was mentioned earlier, probably his mom.
No, did his internet go out?
Oh my
Yeah,
Fully.
yeah, he's gone. He's gone.
Oh,
Where's
We'll say eventually, like, go as he turns towards you guys. Gawain says, "You're a little dog," and you guys all can suddenly move, and you see there's like a little dog kind of like in the room.
he's just like, that's just something.
I
didn't think it would be a bad thing to say.
I pet the puppy.
Okay,
I
yeah.
start scratching the face and like, yes.
So yeah, this thing's very. If there's anyone else dangerous in people's past, don't save them, please.
Iggy looked so tempted to say something. She's just like it looks like she's literally having to hold her mouth closed.
Isn't gently putting her hand over Iggy's mouth. No, please.
I am asking you genuinely, please hold it in.
She wouldn't hurt us. But I just want to see if it can turn into her.
But she has a nasty habit of making me, in particular. Yeah, she has a nasty habit of making me suffer way worse than everyone else.
I mean, yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No, because she can't put me to sleep. So she leaves me stuck.
Wait,
with my sleep
if it could,
paralysis
turn
demon.
Do you think you could turn into a god?
We should not test that.
We shouldn't. I feel like we should. You know,
No.
aren't all the smart people for science and?
I start dragging Iggy out of the room.
But why? What if it's a god, a literal god?
Did you say it's a
someone,
god? Did you just say it's a god, a literal god? You hear in your head.
Someone who's been trapped in a box for 5,000 years. Come on, let's get one of those in here.
You hear it's divinity denied in your head.
Okay, that's good. That's great. That's the best outcome of that.
You are Ruhimji.
What?
Iggy and Cyber for reference.
You see a stocky,
He's looking in
a stocky humanoid, kind of Asiatic features, of similar ethnicity to John, kind of appears. Fine clothing. You see, there's a saber on its hip. It looks around. Where am I?
That's where I want to know. I want to know where you ran off to.
John?
In the flesh.
Huh. I suppose you want vengeance.
Perhaps.
Well. He kind of looks around at all of you. You're going to have to wait. And he reaches into his cloak and touches something and disappears.
Wait, is the orb gone?
Yeah.
Nice.
He's like, no!
Alright, we're gonna have to deal with the fact that whatever the fuck's going on. Jen's backstory now has 2 of it.
Yeah?
Double the trouble, Jenny, my boy!
Kept the second Iggy!
I told you we should have kept the second.
Mercy, just because maybe it rubber bands back like lag if you are a dog, just to see if it shows up again. Nope. Or if it's yeah, it's gone. Okay.
Oh shit!
Well, John, whoever that was, there's 2 of them now.
Well, that's exciting. All right.
File
out. Let's go.
Oh, hey, Chris, you're back.
Yeah, no, my computer pretty much crashed.
Yeah, no worries. He went. We said because he was gonna go look at your friends, Well, so I was saying that was the moment you're like, you're a dog, and just turn him into a dog.
Yeah.
Now we don't get.
Iggy's
I'm
like,
saying,
well,
like-
we got some family stuff up in here, some good family stuff, some bad family stuff, some family
I
stuff.
do
didn't
love-
do the drag up.
I do love how like your guys' instincts were to just immediately be like, "Mom," with this thing. When like
Yeah.
honestly in my head I was like, they're gonna turn it into like a magic item or something.
Nope. Iggy's like, my mom.
Vorpal sword.
The happy squid.
But Chance, you rolled a what would you roll in that tech check, Chu? The second one, or did you ever roll that? From looking at this from for a while,
No,
Chooch, can you roll me a tech
Never
check?
did.
Jesus Christ, the game's out to get you.
Yeah.
Yeah, this tech is, but yeah, this is just one room in here. I'm gonna grab some water real quick.
Yeah, Chance. I think like,
I'm
bro,
hurt.
like, yeah, like, uninstall and reinstall Windows, my dude. Like, it's one of those nights.
Well, this is problematic.
Yeah. So what happens when your real bad guy bestie and this bad guy bestie meet up and become butt buddies?
I know, right?
What happens?
Such a present to your DM, Fluffy, for you to give me that.
Yeah.
Dude, fuck. How is it you always end up fucking us over like this? It's always you.
I mean, your ass walked into a cave with a torch and got Fluffy killed once, so let's not be too, judgmental.
Okay, well, that is a problem that's going to be dealt with later, I'm sure.
Yeah?
But this is not the power room, so
Simon
God.
just thinking to himself, thank God there's no one from my past that hates me as much as these people's. Hopefully.
Yeah. Hey, John, why don't you roll me a d20 real quick?
Yay. High or low?
It's not like a high or low thing.
probably the higher the better, maybe. We don't know. Oh no.
Okay.
Hope it's not higher the better.
Yep. All right. Just I wanted to just real quick. I was just checking what like the now current clone of this guy is gonna do. Yeah. Anyways, are you guys continuing? So this is the left of the T intersection. You take the right on the T intersection.
Yeah, back to the stairs.
Okay. You head up the stairs for a way.
Yeah.
Pretty quickly.
And
what's up?
just as they're walking, Mercy's going to be like, "Okay, guys. Future note: we ever run into any more of those? If we ever go into a tyrant facility, see one of those? No dangerous people. Nothing that's going to teleport out of the room. Agreed?"
Well, or if we run into that guy again, we just say to him, "You are a dog," and if he turns back, we know it's that one.
I mean,
Well-
you guys summoned a tyrant at one point, so I don't think it could have gotten much worse.
Yeah, no, that was bad.
Yeah.
Also, one of the earlier forms said if it leaves the room, it stays that way, so I don't know if that's an option. We can try, Simon. That's probably a good idea. But I don't think it'll work.
It left.
Yeah,
Not through the door though.
that's true. That is true. Maybe...
Yeah,
Maybe-
so if we run into it again and we just say, "You are a dog," and if it's like, "Wait, what?" then we know it's the real one. And if it just goes, and if it changes, then it's the fake one.
Also,
Hopefully.
side note, anyone know how the fuck it got away? I'm not familiar with magic. I assume that was magic. Anyone know?
Roll a perception check. Just whoever wants to. Two people can roll it.
Is it psych-based?
Yes.
I will roll one of them.
If it just turned invisible and started falling, that's gonna be...
That would be hilarious. It assassinates you guys.
Natural 20?
Yeah, it was a magic item on his person.
What'd you say?
Magic item on their person.
Well, yeah, obviously that. Just if anyone knew what it did to get him out of there.
Make an
is what
Arcana
I'm
check, Simon.
Asking.
Simon?
I
He's the only one who fucking saw the thing.
Well,
Can I help?
there was
No.
yeah, was the only one that saw the thing.
11. It was you are familiar enough with magic to be like that was definitely teleportation magic. It wasn't like an invisibility.
Yeah,
What kind of teleport? Whether he's like 20 feet outside of the hallway hiding, or he's.
God, this is like telling the English major to do
Can I
calculus.
make
This
an
is-
Oh, I thought. Sorry, my bad. I thought that was the 11 was your Arcana check. I didn't tell you to roll a perception check. Mercy, my bad.
Well, you said 2 people can roll it, and only Simon rolled it. So.
Okay, yeah, all right.
So I rolled a 1.
So yeah, you have no idea what that is.
Could I have helped him?
Can I make one?
No. This was like seeing the runes on this item flare to life, and then like interpreting or / remembering what those runes were. He can neither interpret nor remember what they are.
Well, if you draw it on a piece of paper and give it to one of the actually
He
smart
can't.
people,
That was what that was for.
That was what that check was for.
Can Iggy roll?
Can Iggy roll? She neither saw it nor has the wherewithal.
Oh, yeah, I guess. Whatever. She could have, whatever.
But you
I
guys
saw it, but
head up the stairs and you see
I
come to
see
another.
everything, basically.
You come to another T intersection. Off to your left, you see another room, and off to your right, you see a longer hallway that leads to a larger room.
More hallways, great.
Hey, DM.
Mhm.
You better fucking remember this gift for the wedding.
I'll give you a bunch of head before the wedding, okay?
Acceptable.
Acceptable.
Yeah. Mercy is leading the way because of Lantern.
Okay. Which way are you going?
How many did you say there was at the top? Of the stairs?
Another T intersection at the top of the stairs.
Well,
They
if we
love
keep
these
going
fucking
up-
T's.
If we keep going up, we'll get above ground eventually.
Maybe.
What? I'm not wrong.
All right,
Right?
so, I mean, presumably, yeah, sure. Unless this is a facility under a mountain and keep going up, we have to climb them. Yeah. Mercy will go down the long hallway you mentioned, the one that's
The longer of the two?
the longer.
Okay. Yeah, it opens up into a large room. You can see above you is a swirling amorphous mass. And you can see there's 4 of these satellite dishes basically pointed at it. On the opposite side of the room, there's a like vault-like door, not dissimilar from the one below that's currently sealed. To the left of you, you can see a double door, that leads with like buttons beside it. Spec, you recognize 2 things. One, this actually is the generator, and you notice that one of the satellite dishes is damaged. 2, that door off to your left, the double one, not the vault door, is definitely just an elevator.
Dude, does it have like a sign that says where it goes?
Yeah, it has buttons that go up, down. You also see a O2 with that same writing in front of it.
It's counting floors.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna work on the generator.
Okay. Yeah. Make me a tech check.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah. There. The thing that you wanted to do that was like actually key to like progressing. Yeah. It takes you a little while. It's pretty straightforward repairs. Part of it is like less repairing and more just being like, hey, you function. You just kind of like work around this one that isn't working super well. But yeah, you can get it up and running. Do you hit the power?
Is there any sort of control system somewhere?
Yeah, like rudimentary control system. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna turn on the power and then instantly go try to like start hacking into the system and finding the security system.
Okay. All right. That's a pretty high tech check. Roll me a tech check.
You want guidance on that? Question mark.
And can I
Actually-
assist?
Sure. You can assist.
I mean, he is proficient in it, so when. Oh, there's a D4. 14.
Everything helps.
You get repaired, and suddenly that like undulating thing begins to like settle and make more sense, and you realize it's the exact same power generator as was in the thermodynamic sentience lab.
Hmm.
It looks like they adapted that in a generator for this space. But as you try to like hack in, you hit like the wall of like tyrant, like just like coding and protections, and you guys watch as that vault door begins to like and standing.
Well, could I have not opened it yet?
It like automatically, like it's shut like it's the same as the one downstairs where it just kind of automatically shuts when power is out, and then it's like just automatically opening back up. And you
The
see
power's on, so it's
in
open.
that in the hallway beyond, you see a towering construct of iron and death stands there, and you watch as the door opens, it intruders detected.
Hey guys, I think we're leaving.
And he like it's starting to like wake up. Its systems are like.
I'm gonna read out my authorization code.
Now.
What do you read it? Your
Read out
authorization code?
yeah.
It looks at you. Authorization granted. Looks at everybody else. Intruders detected, and is getting like it's like charging up, and it's like getting ready to start like. And you see it like reaches down and grabs this like fucking 10-foot long like just blade of iron.
Input command, designate friendlies, and then I'm gonna list off everybody's name.
Okay, roll a tech check. This is you get one shot at this, Jew.
Can I give him my hat?
That's a good shot.
Ooh.
Can you add something to that, Jew?
That's a dangerous question.
Inspiration. You can get us out of this, can't you, bud?
Now, what do I get for that? A D4, right?
D6.
D6.
Roll D6, Jew.
28.
Okay.
If it's higher than that, I'm worried.
I'm also gonna list off who I served.
Okay. It kind of stops for a moment. You hear like gears literal gears grinding within it. Violence cessated. You have 5 minutes to depart.
Well, we got 5 minutes to look around, guys.
Yeah.
So what are you guys doing?
Searching for anything good.
Good. Okay, you're literally running past it deeper, past this thing. Okay, you know what we're gonna do?
Or maybe I should just go, and then you guys can go leave.
I mean, yeah, if
That's
we
fair. Yeah.
we could go and that could search a bit.
'Cause I'm just allowed in here, whereas you guys have 5 minutes to leave.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, that's probably the better idea.
Well, true. Because like this is like a common area. This isn't like the labs are probably higher restriction, and who knows if you have that like clearance.
Yeah, but hopefully there's not a. I'm gonna guess they don't have 17 huge constructs.
Tyrants,
But
they could have
maybe we all
17.
should- Do I see any directions to a security room or anything like that?
No. You do watch as like the elevator doors like open.
Wait, does that go? Well, I don't even know what that is, but
You kind of peer into it. You see a vertical shaft, no elevator. And as you look up, you see the vertical shaft opens up into a massive fucking crater.
As I look up,
As you look up through the elevator shaft upwards, you see it opens up into a massive fucking crater. It looks like this is the basement, and the rest of the facility went bye-bye.
Okay. For what it's worth, Mercy is ushering everyone down to the train, but Mercy is also very fast, and he's going to check the other room, if he can, the shorter hallway on the
Shorter
way
hallway,
out.
you see a
Yeah.
large, like, multicolored crystal that's its colors constantly shifting. So there's many, like, smaller crystals that kind of, like, spike off of it.
Does it remind him of... I assume that reminds him somewhat of the crystals that they can
Different
find
crystal.
in Starfall.
Different crystal.
Different?
Mhm.
Different? Oh, fuck.
It's unlocked though if you want to go. Well, actually now it would be locked. So if you'd have to pick it if you wanted to get in there.
Well, Mercy could theoretically do that, but he doesn't know what the fuck it is, and, like, how big is this floating crystal? Is it like...
Well, it's not like as you look at it, you can see there's like a structure at the center of it, but these crystals have like grown over it, and they're like Iggy's forearm size, a lot of them, but like they're also fused together to make bigger structures in places. All told, it's about like 6 feet tall.
Alright, I'm just gonna roll a D2 and see if he's going Renegade or Paragon. That is... That's Paragon, unfortunately, for the Chaos Monkey inside of me. He doesn't know what the fuck that is. They have 5 minutes to get out or that death machine's gonna kill them. He's gonna take us 5 minutes to get out.
Iggy, did you want to steal some crystals?
Yes.
He did not unlock that door, so...
Unfortunately for you, this bitch can teleport.
Yeah, well...
A crystal or Iggy?
Iggy. You want to just teleport in there while everybody like is walking away?
Yeah.
Can I'd like to look around as we're walking through. Is there any kind of like plant life in here?
No, but you see like suddenly like lights flicker on as you guys are stepping to. Like it's not like it all wakes up at once. It's like it's coming alive in the stages.
Yeah.
You step in and you see some very shiny multicolored crystals that are just constantly shifting color.
Yoink.
You want to break some off?
Yes.
Okay, make me a strength check.
Oh, nay.
Hiya! Give me the crystal, bitch! That's not a disadvantage.
No.
Wow, that's a 2.
It's a 2. You're trying to break one off, nothing's coming.
Do I notice that Iggy is not among us anymore?
Roll a stealth check, Iggy.
Stealth? Okay. But yeah.
How sneaky was she when she left? Pretty.
Alright, well, that beats my passive.
So you guys are walking away. Iggy, the rest of you guys are heading down. Iggy, what are you doing? It's like, it's pretty tough.
She wants to... Let me try again.
Okay, try again. She's going to attack it in the exact same way.
She's like... Ugh.
Okay, make another strength check.
Work.
Crystal's been fighting you. You're getting the feeling you gotta change tact.
Alright. Does Mage Hand have strength?
Yeah,
it's not gonna be bigger than yours. I'm gonna tell you that.
It is. It can pull 10 pounds of weight, which is probably even less than Iggy can do.
Yeah.
Can she Eldritch Blast somehow, maybe? Just like
Sure. Well, what kind of damage does Eldritch Blast do?
It's force.
Is it force?
Your
Oh,
Fate
wait.
Blast is psychic.
I think it's got switched to Psychic.
Yeah, Psychic doesn't do the most on inanimate objects, unfortunately.
Ah.
You got a boom boom spell?
I do, but then I can't teleport
won't-
out.
Yep.
Oh, okay. You want to grab something? You have weapons on you? Any explosives?
Yeah, Mercy gives her those all the time.
She steals them from Mercy probably all the
That's a
time.
gun.
You have the gun? You want to shoot it?
Oh, God!
In an enclosed metallic room. Fuck yeah, go for it.
Let me
Put that into
try to,
work.
like, She's gonna try with a dagger and just like try to like
Leverage
jam
it?
it out. Yeah.
Okay, make just a flat strength check, I guess.
A flat strength with a dagger?
You get to repeat it, is what you're getting.
Oh my god.
Tink! You break the dagger.
Well.
He's like.
God.
She's like, Sabrine! I like the fucking crystal.
What are you doing, Iggy?
Oh, it's Sabrina like, Mom!
Wow! Yeah, she's gonna be like, Sabrine, can you give me crystal?
I can't reach it.
You hear in your mind, I love you, darling, but I'm napping.
Come on, just one crystal, then you can go back to bed.
You hear no response.
She put you on mute.
She did. She muted Iggy. She was like, no. Go to sleep, sweetheart.
What are you doing?
She's like,
Gotta leave. Unless he got something else.
Shoot? You going to shoot a gun?
let's see. He's like digging through her bag, like,
How many minutes are... is this burning?
Okay, she's gonna... Oh, wait. How long does it take for the flower thing? Is it a minute, right? Or is it 10 minutes? How long is it?
The flower thing?
Yeah, where you can burn your flowers.
Oh, yes, that is a minute.
You have the Rod of the Pact Keeper, which can get it back as an action, I think.
You remember your magic items.
Mm-hmm.
That is true. I just saw that at the bottom of my thing, too.
You gonna shatter it?
Yes!
Okay.
I mean, Shatter is
So
specifically good against things.
So you like, and like the thing explodes. You do get shrapnel, crystal shrapnel shot at you. I need you to make a dex save.
Okay, that's fine. Let's see. 23.
Hell, you actually leap. You don't think about it beforehand, and it just explodes. And then you leap behind a desk, and these like crystal shards down. And you look over, and there's like finger-sized crystal shards like jammed into the wood.
Dang, no magic item shards in you.
That said, because you're in a room full of chaos crystal, I do need you to roll on the wild magic table.
Oh boy!
Right.
What is that? A what? D100?
Yes.
Yee!
What'd you roll?
10.
Wild.
That could be good.
10.
That could be bad.
You actually you do that. You're like, ha-ha! And then you duck behind, and you like peer over, and then one of the crystals next to you starts going as it shoots out a bunch of magical darts that fucking obliterate the door behind you, and like it just gets blown open and bent backwards.
Oh shit.
But how many of these do you want to grab? Each one weighs a pound.
The crystals weigh a pound?
Crystal's heavy, bro.
Okay. How much can she... She's gonna write this as... It says... It's chaos
Okay,
crystal?
yes, chaos crystals. While you figure out how many you can grab, Spec, you push past the machine and it doesn't appear to be reacting.
So I'm allowed in here, right? Like it's not gonna shoot me after 5 minutes?
That was like the lobby you're in, so like clearance to be in there, not super intense. Clearance to go back into laboratories or into the laboratories your friends are, that could be kind of a gray area for you.
I'm going to go look for their material storage, if that's a thing.
Yeah, okay. So you kind of push past them, and the hallway keeps going down like a ways. But like immediately off to your left, you see a large octagonal room with like strange triangular structures along the wall, and a strange like octahedral. I forget what the word is, but like one of those shapes kind of in the center that's just kind of floating there. And off to your right, you see a lab. You see a lab in which you can see a large glass cylinder in which you can see a figure suspended.
Are there any notes on the walls or anything going into these rooms?
Yeah, roll me 2 intelligence checks.
I don't know why I'm still on advantage. So 7 and a 13.
Okay, the 7 doesn't give you the 13. I'll say on the 13, which is the one on the right with the person in containment, you do read the word for firearm.
Firearm, like gun?
Mm-hmm.
Is there any more rooms? Or just those 2?
It's those 2, and then it just keeps going. You see like about another 150 feet down, you can see another pair of doors.
I'm just gonna keep going. Walk down this hallway.
Okay. So pushing down, you can see the room on your left has just caved in. The room on your right, you see another 13 iron golems kind of like just standing there.
Are they all deactivated or just chilling?
They appear to be in a similar state of like booting up to the iron golem you just encountered.
I'm going to close that door.
Okay, you peer in, you see, you're like, shut it.
And then I'm gonna keep going.
Okay. This one, now you're starting to get pretty far away because now you're about like another 200 feet down. So you're looking back, it's like 350 feet back to the door, and you've got to probably run back down before this thing gets active. So, are you sure you want to keep pushing?
Oh, I thought you were saying that I could walk through here. Just couldn't go into the labs.
Well, no, like this whole back area is like labs.
Oh, well, okay, yeah, then I'm just gonna leave. I was looking for their storage area, not the labs.
Yeah. Tyrants don't tend to like. They can kind of just make stuff out of pure air, so,
Yeah, then I'm just gonna leave.
Yeah, they don't tend to have like, iron, copper, and silicon room, especially when they have like an extremely.
Well, I thought they just might have a room with junk lying around, something like that.
No, they'd be the labs. You could go into the labs. The thing's disabled. One of those labs, real quick. The thing is disabled currently at this moment.
No, I'm just gonna leave.
Okay, you leave. As you kind of step past, you see a boosh as a door explodes, and you see Iggy kind of like step out with like her arms full of like scintillating crystals.
15 pounds worth.
15 crystals.
Yep.
Do you have anything to say to her, Jim?
Impressive haul.
Thank you. Do you know where everybody else went?
Not really.
Do any of us hear the fucking shatter?
Yeah.
Okay.
We look around, realize Iggy's gone.
Simon didn't even. I feel like Simon didn't even need to look that Iggy was gone. He just heard it went Iggy.
Well, you hear like a boom, and then a second later you hear a boosh as the door gets blown apart.
Yeah. Everyone go to the train. I'm going to go make sure Iggy gets out of here and not killed by whatever that was.
That was
gonna go
Iggy.
back and... Exactly. I need to go get her.
Okay. So the rest of you guys push back. You've pushed past the columns, down past the turret, and into the station. In the station, Mercy, you kind of turn around and start running back up. Mercy, what's your alignment?
That's a fun question. He is neutral good.
Okay. So you run back into the room full of columns, and you catch Iggy and Speck as the two of them are like Hobbs and Calvin and Hobbsing like by each other, walking down into the room.
Okay, good. You guys are coming. That's.
Yeah, we're working on it.
Iggy, I need you to make a strength save.
A strength save.
Uh-huh.
Can't be worse than our last few strength rolls.
12.
Boom! You get sucked through the air and slam into one of these columns that are just being held there, like you're like being sucked by this thing to it.
What? Mercy's gonna go up and try to pull
Yeah.
Iggy off the wall?
Beck's gonna go, forgot about that one.
What is it? What is happening?
Roll a tech check, Spec. Are you trying to pull her off? Make a strength save with disadvantage.
With disadvantage.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, these things are definitely. You've by now you've probably seen what you have. You've guessed what this place is. This is definitely the chaos containment laboratory. These things are definitely like absorbing ambient chaos, and she's so fucking chaos that she's just getting voomed into it.
Yeah, that's
Is that
probably
because
gonna
of
be
her personality or the crystals?
It's the personnel. It's the her that's doing this.
It's the goblin.
It's fucking the
goblin.
chaos out.
Spec, you want to help him try to peel her off of this thing?
Yeah.
Okay, you're trying to walk forwards, trying to pull her away from it. Roll a strength save. Mercy, this one's flat.
Everybody's getting stuck to the pillars.
I get to do one at flat?
Yeah, with Spec's help. Oh shit, time is going by. It's starting to get a little bit close. Roll another one.
Fuck. Iggy, please tell me you can just like teleport or something. Like
23. Okay, you managed to get her off of them, and like they're all pulling on her, and you're like still like being pulled this way and that, and sliding here and there. And the two of you are just working to push her along. Roll me another strength save. You get about halfway across the room.
Yeah, you know, like the footballer hold where they
Yeah.
they're completely hunched over it. That's what he's doing with Iggy right now.
Boom! You get sucked into one. Boom! As you slam into it, your arms are like behind you, being like peeled against this thing.
Iggy, Misty Step.
Roll me a strength save as you try. You have to reach for your fucking arcane focus.
It is only a verbal component, so it's
Misty
not
Step?
like she has to.
Can you click it through real quick?
Let me see. Bum, bum, ba-da-da, bum, 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 bum. Oh shit, that's wrong sheet. Hold on, give me a second. That Misty Step.
Okay. She says, "Fuck this," and boom, teleports to the other side. You're like, "Ha!" And then you feel it grab you again as you get pulled back. Roll me another strength save.
Yeah. Well, fortunately, she'll be at the end of the tunnel, so if we can peel her off there.
As you're like again like pulled against it and being like pulled tight, you guys rush over to the end of this thing, and at this point you hear move from down the hallway from the way you came. Roll that strength save. Okay. 14 is the DC as you fight past it and manage to get around. Football in the arm, full sprint, all three of you. Hit the stairs, take them two at a time. Come running down. You guys hear a as this creature's pushing behind, this fucking golem's pushing behind you. You guys leap on it. The doors have been opened. You guys fucking hit that shit. The thing's like, and you see that as you guys are like leaving, you see the creature comes out from behind, and you see like a hatch opens his mouth and goes. As poison gas shoots out of its mouth. But you're going too fast, baby! As you leave this poisonous cloud behind, you guys once more head into the darkness of these tunnels. And that is where we're going to end this session.